Hello and welcome to Always Strikes Last. I'm Nick and this is
Shy.
And we're here to play some games and get you set up for tournament success. So if this is your first tournament you're going to, or if you just want to beat your friends a little bit better at home, we're going to go through, we're going to play a few scenarios, we're going to do them right out of tournament packs, and we're going to help you start winning a little more.
So today we decided to take Game 4 of the Grand Tournament of Nova 2019, which is going to be Focal Points. Focal Points is a horizontal deployment with 5 objectives. The one in the middle is worth 2, all the ones around are worth 1. If you have the opposite objective, then you will score 1 more point for a total of 3. And that's how you win that game.
Cool. So your goal in this scenario is going to be control the opposite ones, take that center point, rack up the points, and thrash your opponents. So let's get into the army lists.
100%.
So today I'll be playing the Legion of Grief. My list today is going to consist of Nagash, the Supreme Lord of the Undead. He'll be taking the spell Dread Withering from the Lore of Grief. That spell's -1 to the save characteristic of a unit within 18 inches, so it's kind of like free rend for units that don't have rend.
That's pretty good.
My general will be the White King with Baleful Tombblade on a steed. So in the Legion of Grief, Nagash does not have to be the general, so you can take any other small death hero and start getting those excellent artifacts and command traits while still having Nagash on the board. I'll be doing Vassal of the Craven King for my command trait. What that does is every time you spend a command point anywhere on the board, roll a dice on a 5-up, you get 1 command point back. Now my artifact on that same White King is going to be the Aether Quartz Brooch, which if you're familiar with it, does the exact same thing. So every time I spend a command point, I'm rolling 2 dice. On a 5-up, I get 1 back. I can split 1 command point into 2, which as you know is pretty good for my command abilities.
Pretty rude. That's a rude ability that you're bringing out.
It's a rude ability.
It's pretty rude.
And the good thing about that is my goal in my army is to give out these excellent command abilities I have, get some extra attacks, and then keep bringing my stuff back from the dead, full units with my command points. So if I can just keep racking up the command points, I can keep my stuff alive forever. My battle line is going to be a unit of 40 skeletons, sword and shield, 2 units of 5 direwolves, and then I'm going to take 10 black knights and 20 dread scythe harridans, and I'll be including an umbral spell portal for some Nagashi shenanigans. And
interesting. I like that you take the black knights because they're pretty cheap, aren't they?
They're pretty cheap, and not a lot of people use them. They don't get a lot of airtime, and they're a pretty solid hammer unit, especially when you can just keep bringing them back as they die.
Because on the charge, what do? They get an extra damage there, don't they?
It's +1 to wound and an extra damage. So if I can get them into your guys, hit you hard, and then you just wipe me out, I'll bring them back and do it all over again.
Right, and it synergizes super well with the Nagash spell where you're just going to give rend to basically that unit.
So yeah, exactly. Having no rend, not a big deal. I'm going to get an extra attack from my White King. I'm going to be rerolling 1s to hit from Nagash and rerolling 1s to save. And basically just running a stampede all over you. You'll be playing?
So I'll be playing Fyreslayers today, and I'm going to be taking the Hamdar Lodge, which I think is the strongest out of the book. You'll be immune to battle shock if you're wholly within 12 of an objective or wholly within enemy territory, which you're basically going to be most of the time. It also has a great command ability, which is to start fight at the start of the combat phase, which is absolutely bonkers, obviously. And the command trait is -1 to wound for a unit that is wholly within 12. It's like they stacked everything together into that one lodge, and it's like, well, yeah, sure, I'll play that.
That's gonna really mess me up too, because my dread scythe harridans get extra damage on wound rolls of 6, which will always be wound rolls of 5.
Which you know.
Or is that unmodified?
I'm pretty sure it's unmodified.
Oh, I hope it's unmodified.
We'll
find out.
We'll take a quick look, but if it's not, you know, fake tears for you. So let me get into that list. So I'm playing Lords of the Lodge and Hamdar, so battalion. It makes me a 4-drop army, and that really matters because I get to choose if I go first or if I make my opponent go first, which is big in most tournaments. For the list, I'll have a Runefather on Magmajoth with Coldhard Ancient. He's going to be my general. He's going to have the Ignax's Scale, which gives me a 4++ against mortal wounds, so spells and, you know, all these shenanigans that people can throw at you. Yeah, except Hand of Dust. So Hand of Dust is just going to, you know,
still roll that for.
So that's gonna be a sad time. But I'll keep moving on. I'll have a Battlesmith, so +1 to the save for, you know, his Holy Wound 12. Mint. Then we're going to go with a Rune Son, because that's part of the battalion, and his prayer is going to be Prayer of Ash. Prayer of Ash is pretty cool as well, because it adds to the save, so you get +1. So again, I think you're starting to see like the theme here, which is resilience completely across the army.
And he's going to see the theme, which is real resilience when I just come back from the dead every time he kills me.
Can you die twice?
I can die 5 times.
That's pretty
How many
good.
times do you want me to die?
As honestly, just once. That would be nice.
No.
All right, cool.
I can't do that for you. Sorry.
So I'm gonna keep going with the Rune Smiter. Rune Smiter is gonna have Searing Heat as a prayer. The Rune Smiter is really powerful because not only does he give you, Deep Strike with the Magnetic Tunneling, he gives you Searing Heat. Well, that's the prayer that I put on him, which is -1 to hit on a unit with an 18. Goes off on the free. And then his base prayer is reroll all wounds for a unit. It's like, why not?
Why not?
Sure.
Totally cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my leaders. The Battlesmith will have Tyrant Slayer, which is the Hermdar compulsory artifact. It's not fantastic, but it's just added. And what are you going to do?
You got enough good stuff, I think.
That's enough.
Good.
It's
You're
like
good. Take some bad artifacts.
That's fine.
Even the playing field a bit here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Says the guy with Nagash.
Yeah, seriously, it's fine. Be quiet. Then we're gonna get, we're gonna have 50 Hoggar Berserkers. That's basically the list. We'll have 20 with pull axes, which are part of the Lord of the Lodge. And then we're gonna get 20 with broad axes, and we'll get 10 with broad axes.
Those are pretty nasty. I think the big decision for you was which one goes in the battalion. The
100%.
phalanxes or the...
Yeah, no, it's a scary moment because you're thinking, well, Ren 1, damage 2, freeze and freeze. It's obvious. This is bread and butter. This is
power.
damage. It's
Yeah.
power. It's there.
But the other one.
The pull axes is on a 6 unmodified. You do 2 mortal wounds in addition to all the damage that you have in the process. But you have no rend, and it's damage 1.
But you're rolling that twice, so you got more chance to fish for 6.
Well, that's the point. That's where we want to put it in the Lord of the Lodge. What does Lord of the Lodge do? It's basically a double piling. It's a double piling if I'm wholly within 12 of a hero that is part of a time. Positioning is important with Fyreslayers. Everything is wholly within 12. If you're not there, you're going to have a bad time. So you have to think about every single pilings and every moment in your deployment. So it's a strategic army in the sense that if you're set up, it sounds pretty stupid, but if you mess up, you pay for a dear price. And I think the biggest weakness to my list is if you snipe my heroes, then my Hardguard Berserkers don't have their 4-up feel no pain, and it gets awkward. It gets awkward real fast.
We're going to try that again. What do the Lords of the Lodge do? They kill skeletons.
They kill skeletons.
Or so he hopes. So we're going to get to the game, and let's cut to the scenery.
Okay, so here we have the board for today. The Fyreslayers are going to take first turn. So you'll have first the 10 Hogguard with broad axes, with the Battlesmith right behind, the Magmadroth, and the 20 Hogguard with broad axes, the Rune Son right over here, pointing at him. And then in the tunnels, we'll have the 20 Lord of the Lodge Hogguard and the Rune Smitter. And there we have it.
And so here we've got the Legion of Grief army deployed. I've got my unit of direwolves here on the right flank. I've got my skeletons hoarded up on that objective there. I've got my Black Knights set up in an area where there's minimal obstruction for them to move forward. I've got Nagash leaning forward in his chair there, staring down these dwarves. I've got my Dread Scythe Harridans. I put them on this side so they're matched up against the broad axes, so that Ren 2 will have no effect on their 4+ Night Haunt save. And I've got another unit of direwolves here on the end to flank in case Mr. Chai makes any mistakes.
Okay, and so in terms of scenery dice, so we'll have Mystical over here, we'll have Inspiring, and then more importantly we'll have Mystical on this piece of scenery, Mystical here as well, and on this side we'll have Arcane. So interestingly, Nick didn't really care for Arcane because he's already plus $1 million
I am
to
plus
his
a
cast.
million to cast.
And so we're just gonna roll into the game. I'm gonna take first turn, and so I'm gonna start by using Rune to get +2 to my movement. I'm just gonna roll a dice. From 1 to 5, nothing happens. If I get a 6, I get also +2 to my charge. We're gonna roll that, and we're gonna get a free.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. So we're just gonna move an extra 2 inches. As for the hero phase, the battlesmith is gonna plant his banner and give +1 to the save to this unit over here of Hardguard Berserkers.
These little guys need it there. They have no extra backup saves.
No, they'll have the 4++ on the back. And they'll be, instead of being a 5-up, they'll be a 4-up, which is quite good. Over here, the Runeson is going to attempt to do Prayer of Ash onto this unit that is wholly within 12.
It's going to fail that.
So I'm gonna roll a 4-up right now.
It's going to roll 1, and we were
That's a
both
2.
wrong.
So both wrong. Although I still don't get it, which is a little slightly annoying.
A small win for
And
me.
that'll be it for the hero phase. Pretty quick hero phase, and we'll catch you back after the movement phase.
Go.
So end of movement phase, they didn't move. They're really happy where they are with the objective and the battlesmith at the back. Over here, we deep struck the Lords of the Lodge with the Rune Smiter right over here. Everyone's wholly within 12. We're wholly within 12 of the objective. And we're not going to take battle shot, which is pretty cool. And we're going to be -1 to wounds, and we're holding the objective. We're not moving. Then we ran this unit of 20 broad axes. We're pretty comfortable where we are here. Didn't really venture too hard. Didn't want the high downs to get like a weird charge over there, so I kind of made a little wall of saves. And he's at the back, just relaxing. Then we're gonna go into our shooting phase. We don't have anything in range, I don't believe.
12 inches on this?
So yeah, 12 inches on these guys, and these guys are actually 8 inches for their Firesteel War Axes. We're not gonna charge because we're again really happy where we are. So we're just gonna settle in nicely next to the objective, and we're gonna get 5 points.
All right, end of turn.
End of turn.
Fyreslayers score 5 points. Alright, Legion of Grief turn 1, here we go. So much unlike the Fyreslayers, we're going to do what's called magic, and we're going to put on a little magic show here. So Nagash is going to be a natural +3 to cast, which means that all of these dice rolls are just going to succeed automatically. That's great. So we're going to start off with the Umbral Spell Portal. I don't like to mess around. A lot of people, when they play Nagash, will kind of hold the spell to the end and trick people into dispelling the other spells. Chai knows what's going on. We're gonna get right into it. Umbral Spell Portal.
I also have 0 dispels, so that's good to mention. So, what do we need? We need a 5.
We need a 5.
So you get it on the double ones. Great.
So I got it with a 13.
That's
actually.
well, good.
Right.
Very lucky number I've had.
That's a good number. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set these spell portals up. They have to be set up wholly within 12 of the caster, the first one, and the second one wholly within 18 of the first one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this one right here. I need to be within 1 inch to use it. We're gonna actually move that to this spot here so I can move around it. That's a good spot right there in this building. I'm gonna set the second one up, much to Chai's chagrin, right on this guy. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Okay.
We're gonna get that right there. And we're gonna cast another spell called Hand of Chai Forgot Spacing. Hand of Dust, that's the
hand of Shite forgot spacing.
So this is this one's not guaranteed. I need an 8. It's +3. That's
I see a
gonna
4.
be
I see
that's
a
a
10.
big number.
It's another 13,
another-
sir. So I don't want to alarm you, but you're not playing Skaven.
Pretty
So
ugly,
you're.
it's pretty ugly.
We're doing well.
We're gonna do Hand of Dust, and how Hand of Dust works. And this is if you've ever been to like a circus or like any type of fair, we're gonna play a fair game. We're
Great.
gonna take one of these dice here.
You know,
Put
not
this dice
excited.
in one of my hands.
Not
I'm
excited.
so excited every time.
This is awful.
It's gonna go in one of my hands.
Okay.
Chai doesn't know which hand it's gonna go in. His
Nope.
job is to guess which hand I've put the dice in.
And if there's no dice there, we're just gonna call you a cheater.
He's Dust, and I'm gonna pick. Well, I'll tell you afterwards here.
I think you
Don't
know
you have to
who-
pick first?
You already know who I'm picking.
Yeah, you
I'm
sure?
I'm not putting it at anybody.
You're not putting it
Which
in.
hand?
Which hand? You know, maybe.
Yeah.
Do we have to do this
Do you
though?
want to like rewind the camera and take a look at where I put it?
I
try and
mean,
do that.
I
Use
could
some-
I could try to
use
do
some
that,
camera
but
magic.
I feel like, I mean, I'm a little annoyed here
I think
because
you're gonna have to just-
because I did a mistake
Just
and
go ahead and that's what you do. You know,
I-
you take advantage of your opponent's mistakes. And
this is
I could
gonna hurt.
stand
So
like this for the rest of my life. Man.
yeah, you're.
Where are we going here?
This-
We're
this-
going. This is fun.
We're gonna take this one. Fuck this guy.
So this model here is he's dust. In fact,
So which model was that?
that'd be this guy right here. Because if you look here now, there's no 1-inch cohesion, and that's a nice 50-50 split too. So we're gonna take this guy, I'm gonna put him there, and what I'm gonna do for the rest of the turn is I'm not gonna engage this unit. The reason for that is if I get them into combat, he can pile in, he could regain that coherency.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna ignore them. He's gonna lose half that unit, and I'll focus the rest of my time on these other units here. So it's a friendly guy here, Nagash. So let me actually count my spells here. Nagash starts with 8 because of his fancy staff, Alakanash. I used 2 right there. We're going down to 6 spells, and let's start doing some magic. So I'm gonna rock Soul Stealer. Soul Stealer's got a range of 24 inches, cast on a 6. I think as you've seen, these are just all, I almost didn't say it, automatic casts.
It's good.
So 24-inch range. Pick a target after I cast the spell, much like charges. And we're gonna pick, I guess these guys. They're all bravery 7 shy.
They're actually bravery 8.
That's pretty good bravery.
It's good bravery because they're slayers, they're dwarves, and they don't care.
Unless I had a spell in here that subtracts from the bravery characteristic, which I would have used first if I was intelligent.
Yeah, that's
But
okay.
In
Next
this case, I'm gonna roll 2 dice. I got to beat an 8. What's this guy's bravery? The runesmither.
The
Also 8,
runesmitter
isn't it?
also 8.
Oh, good. Well, I'll just go for him then. So 2 dice versus your bravery. If I get higher than your bravery, it doesn't matter because I did.
You didn't. You didn't.
I
And
would have got to do more wounds and heal. Not that there's anything to heal, but
no, there's no damage yet.
there's no damage yet. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cast Knight's Touch, knock myself down to 5 spells there. If you're ever playing as Nagash or any type of big spellcaster, do your opponent a favor and keep track. Just so
Yeah.
you're not sitting there going, how many spells did I cast? Knight's Touch casts on an 8, so it's gonna be a natural 5. Got it with a 6, that becomes a 9. That makes a unit of mine ethereal. It's a unit within 6, which these Black Knights are within 6. They're gonna be ethereal. And we're gonna give them a little marker to say that they don't care about your rend. You don't have time for your rend.
No time.
That knocks us down to, did I cast a spell there? Right? Not supposed to do that.
That was a spell.
Boom, down to 4. Alright, we're gonna throw down, let's see here. These realm spells are pretty nasty, but a lot of them are short range. So a lot of them are 12-inch range, which as you saw from before, we're not quite within 12 yet. If I get the double turn, you'll be seeing a lot more spells. I'm gonna go for Unnatural Darkness. This is gonna give me a -1 to hit against one of my units. So it is a debuff against him when he targets me. I need to cast that with a 6. Got it with a 10, of course. Nagash is the master of magic here. Eat it, Zinch. Might regret saying that. And we're going to do -1 to hit on the Dread Scythe Harridans. And that will persist till my next hero phase. So if I happen to not get the turn, I've got myself a nice defense here. Give them a little marker there, -1 to hit.
So far, so good. I have to say, this is going pretty well.
We're going to throw down Ethereal Guide on Nagash. Need a 6. Got a 6 plus 3. It's going to make him -1 to hit. Or sorry, him
plus 1 to hit.
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit.
Himself.
So it's a lot. It's a lot of minuses and pluses. I know you get confused.
It's a lot to hit. It's a lot to hit. It's a lot of bullshit for you.
Oh, it completely is.
And I think that's going to be it for the realm spells for right now. All I have left is Arcane Bolt, which I'll throw an Arcane Bolt. Now, as you know, an Arcane Bolt, I could modify that up to a 10, but I didn't. That's going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's just one more wound.
Just one model one going. Where's it going, Nick?
I'm going to give that to the Runesmitter.
The Runesmitter. Well, it turns out Runesmitter
Yeah.
doesn't have a mortal wound save.
Oh, it's like I knew that.
Okay.
Almost
Alright,
like
okay.
I knew that.
I see how we're
I
playing.
knew that.
So he's just
imagine I
gonna
knew
take
that.
a little. He's just gonna take a little wound.
Just take that wound. A little wound, because he's a little man.
Listen.
He's big in spirit.
You keep being rude.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna tuck that in.
Very
There you
good.
go. He's gonna take a little wound.
Nice. And that's my magic, so that was fun, right? Felt
Gorgeous.
magical. We're going
Gorgeous.
to use Nagash's command ability, which is going to give me reroll 1s to hit for the entire army, reroll 1s to save for the entire army, and no battle shock for the entire army. I think you're seeing a theme here.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's
He's,
easy peasy. Did you want to roll 2 dice to see if you got that CP back?
Lemon squeezy, here we go.
There you go.
each
So if you
a
could
5
roll
up.
not 5s,
So I'm going to get back
none.
0 command points.
That's good. I did ask you
Sometimes
ask for you not to get any sort of command
Sometimes
points.
the plan doesn't work out, sometimes it does. In this case, I'm pretty happy with how my hero phase went.
Yeah.
And I don't have any more command points to do any more command abilities, so we're going to go to movement. I'll catch you in a minute. And welcome back. So, I know that Shy's Fyreslayers move pretty slow. Fyreslayers and all dwarves move forward, and he's already wasted his ambush. He's got no way to get around the board right now, so I'm just advancing my army forward. I don't need to worry as much about my backfield objectives. So my dogs moved forward. They ran 6, so a nice 16-inch move there. My Herodons took a nice run. We're just going to set ourselves up for either a really solid double turn charge or a good defensive move if he takes the turn. They're still -1 to hit, so if they get charged with their unrendable 4-up save, not that concerned. Nagash has moved forward here. He's going to use his 12-inch shooting attack in the shooting phase, so I got him just within range of that. Not going to charge, obviously, because that would undo my exponentially clever move from earlier. And Skeleton's moved forward here. Just to kind of get up there, we're going to swarm that objective next turn, or the turn after.
If he gets it, to
advanced
be
as
honest.
well.
He thinks he's going to get the double turn.
I'll get
So
a
by the
turn
way,
eventually.
people, you should never plan for a double turn.
This is planning for the single turn here, but if I get the double turn, I'll take it. Black Knights move forward, so on our next turn, be it the double turn or not, we'll get a nice charge in there. And these dogs advanced over here too, just so if I can peel that unit over there, then they can jump in and take that objective. Unlikely, but stranger things have happened. So that's my movement phase. We're going to move on to shooting. Most Death Army's really good at shooting. This one not. Just kidding. We don't ever have shooting. Nagash has a shooting attack though. 12-inch range, Gaze of Nagash.
Which is basically a cannon shot, isn't it?
A little cannon shot. I'm gonna stare you down with my smoldering looks. Gonna throw you
So-
some of that blue steel.
Who we shooting at?
Well, I gotta say, if we're at the club right now, I'm just looking at that fine mustachioed man right there with the corncob pipe.
With the wound that's been taken. So the rune smiter is what you're speaking.
I
of.
like a
This
wounded man.
this little homie over here.
I'm gonna shoot him with my gaze. So let's
That's
see if I
okay.
can do it
So
here.
he will get lookout, sir.
Oh, very good. Luckily for me, I used Ethereal Guide, so I am +1 to hit. So that'll negate your lookout, sir. It's going to be a 3, rerolling 1s.
Beautiful.
So
freeze.
rerolling
So he
1s
gets a
for
1.
Nagash's
So
command
he gets to
ability.
reroll. That's I'm not alarmed, by the way.
That's okay.
So that's a 5. Now you're winning on 2s,
Thank
except you wound on 3s because of my command trait.
If only I could roll a 3. So it's only round 1 though.
So that's a
don't
6
worry. Yep,
for you folks at home. And so far, Nick, good roll so far.
good dice.
Good dice, good roll. So
That warmed
Rune
me up.
Smiter is actually one of the only ones with non 4-up save.
Oh, that's brilliant. What's the save?
He's got a 5-up save.
You mean it's a 6-up now, isn't it?
You're right. Well, no, it's run 2, so.
Oh, it's round 1.
Oh, it's only ran 1.
It's only- well, it's not only round one.
Good.
Yeah,
I get to have a save.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm just gonna roll a 6 here.
It's always fun to let your opponent roll their dice.
So I didn't roll a 6. So that's, if I had +4, that would be a 6. So that's
Pretty
not
good.
the case. So
But did you see how much fun you had rolling that dice?
I don't like you.
It's always important to let your opponents play as
I,
well. So we're gonna roll the damage. Damage is a D6, which
So-
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a 1, because that's what happens with
That's
any D6
good.
shot.
You know what?
That's
I'll take that.
Generally, when you play cannon armies,
So that didn't go so
that's
well
what
for
you
him.
get. Don't get to reroll that one.
We're
That's
happy.
okay.
We're happy.
And that's gonna be it for the turn.
No charges?
obviously, can't charge because I ran here. Can't charge because I ran here. I want to charge. Oh, I want to charge, but I just ran. Can't break the rules even if I want to. So we only score 1 points, 2 points, I believe.
So you're saying you're not doing so well right now.
I'm saying we're setting ourselves up for victory. One important rule that people do miss is that you do control objectives at the end of each turn. Objective control is done at the end of each turn. So even though I've left this objective, I controlled at the end of Chai's first turn. It's my objective until he takes it from me.
To be fair, you're controlling
Nagash is
Nagash.
standing next
Nagash is still there,
But if we
it's a good
pretended
point.
that I wasn't,
It's
it would
a good
still
point.
be mine.
That's
so
correct.
2 points to the Legion of Grief, and we're going to move on to the Battle Shock phase. I don't take any Battle Shock because I'm,
So neither do I. However, because as you can see, I'm out of coherency
his
right there
coherency.
because I messed that up beautifully by just losing this model here. So I've decided to take I've got more models here, so obviously I'll try to take the minor loss here and take 8 models out of my way.
You got more models there, but I've got so many more models coming your way.
Oh, it's honestly
Wow,
let's we can all take a moment of silence here
This is very sad.
as all of these guys are just going away, and it's complicated. That's it's not nice. I'm sure there's a copyright about this. We should probably stop doing that. No, slightly upset. However, now that this is done, it's time to roll for a double turn.
Isn't it?
So we're just gonna roll over here,
Alright,
and
so good
here we
spot
go.
to
In a
roll,
1
right,
and a
and-
2.
And see how I faked him out there? I knew he was going to throw a cocked dice. I don't want to know what I rolled. It's really important. He's got a 3. Oh, I am just
These guys.
I don't know the correct slang for how badly I'm thrashing you on dice rolling here.
It's not bad. I'm still winning, 4-2, but
so
that's good.
It's a hollow victory right now.
Everything's hollow for you
So
because
we're-
you're empty inside. So let's roll into your turn.
Just
Your
gonna roll
turn
right
2
into
again.
it. So very important, if you're using endless spells, you always have to dispel your endless spells at the start of the hero phase. As I've made that mistake many times, and my opponents are just so generous and don't let me go back.
Well, something else that's interesting is that you do need to beat the roll for it.
Right,
and you
and
do not get any bonuses because
no
it is
bonuses.
not an unbind, it is a dispel.
It is a dispel, and unless the rule says so, you don't get any bonuses on dispels. So this casts normally on a 5. I need a natural 6, which isn't a given. I actually have to. The one thing I have to roll here, which just given the way today's
I'm just
going,
gonna roll an 11.
roll.
He's just gonna roll an
It's
11.
a natural 11. so it's better.
like good for him.
Better
Good
than
for
before.
him.
I'm gonna take these spell point. I'm gonna put them over here.
This
and what
is
I'm gonna
great.
do
This is great.
is I'm gonna set up my spells, as mentioned earlier, to make your opponent really enjoy the game. We had 8 spells. We're gonna be down to 7. That does count as one of my spells. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those spells, spell portals.
So the spell portals, where are we going?
Let's see if I get them.
Let's
it's
see
a
if
5.
you get
It's
it.
not guaranteed. I'm only plus
It is
3.
because you're +3, so
Ooh,
1 and a
pretty
1.
good,
That's
pretty good. I got it. 10. So I think I'm gonna take that dragon off the board because
it's actually a Magmadroth.
It was
sir?
great. It's a Magmadroth.
It's a Magmadroth.
And it's confusing me because I don't know what it is. So what I'm gonna do is when something's confusing you, in a game of Age of Sigmar, just kill it.
Just kill
get
it.
it off the board. Don't worry about it.
It's
I
fine.
I don't have time to think.
Okay.
about
I mean,
what is that? What isn't that?
what could it do?
Just make it dust.
Just make it
Just
dead.
make it dust.
All right.
So here we go. We're gonna throw down Hand of Dust. I did cast a spell there to cast a spell portal. Let's keep track. So this is gonna be spell number 3. Hand of Dust. I need an 8, not guaranteed. Again, even with +3, happen to get it. It's pretty good luck there.
I mean, he just needed a 5. He got a 5.
Happened to get it.
So we're playing this game again.
I love this game.
We're
It's
playing
my
this game
favorite
again.
parlor game in the world.
We're playing this game again.
This is a good way to make your opponent hate you or just really stress out.
Oh, I'm not even stressed.
We're gonna go ahead and
Yeah, no, this is going great. It's and he's being a chicken right now. We don't know it. We don't know why. We don't know why.
Are you ready?
No, we
Take a minute,
We
take a minute.
really don't have to
Breathe,
do this.
deep
All right,
breaths,
so
think about it.
just put your hands in front of you so I can pick one.
Where's it going, Shai?
Where is it
Who's-
going?
Who's got the magic pill?
Who's got the magic
going?
pills? I
We
mean,
got the camera to look
it
through.
matters. It matters
Think
so
about it.
little.
It's
I
a
mean,
pretty big deal.
I'm just gonna do this one,
Are
and
you
and
are you sure?
yeah, I'm just gonna do
Because
this
last
one.
time you picked the wrong hand.
I mean, I'll pick
give
it
you a
twice
chance.
wrong.
I'm gonna give you a chance
No,
for a redo.
I'm just gonna do this one.
Very
and,
good, because that's the hand. The dice. So you just
Ah,
Very good.
I didn't want to be stressed,
Make
but
this a fun interactive game.
oh, it was. You know what? You know what would have not been fun if he would have turned to dust. It would have been complicated for me to come back.
Well, I'm just gonna kill the old fashioned
You
right now.
you should try.
Stab
You
it
should
with
endeavor
my-
to try.
with my
So
so let's do some magic now.
let's
That
do
was
some magic.
fun. I think that counts for 3 spells, right? So
That's
let's go
correct,
down to
that's
5.
correct.
We're gonna give Chai a minute to wipe the sweat off his brow there.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
He's a bit, he's a
Sweat,
bit stressed.
sweaty, max, sweaty sweats
Bit
really at this
stressed
point.
there. So what I pointed out last round is if you have a spell to lower the bravery of your opponent, use it before you use a spell that goes against the bravery of your opponent. So before I cast Soul Stealer here,
He's saying lots of words.
they're all words. They're pretty good words, you know. I'm gonna throw down Soul Flay. Soul Flay's got a range of 12. I'm gonna cast it on these guys, and I need a. That'll do it. Looks like it's
Oh,
9.
look, it's again something that just happens to me.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Soul Flay on these dwarves. It's only D3 mortal wounds, but if you take 3, you're -2 bravery, and just based on the way I'm rolling today, that's a 3. Okay, it's a 2. Fair enough. Take 2 mortal wounds.
Well,
Or don't.
I won't take mortal wounds.
Go ahead and roll some dice, and then take the mortal wounds after.
So
you
I'm gonna roll 4 ups over here. So I'll just take one.
You got
I'll just take one, and well, I have this really handy dandy dice over here. I'm just gonna put it right there.
Pretty good. What's interesting about Soul Flay is that he has to actually suffer all 3 mortal wounds, so there's not a great chance of that happening, but it could happen.
It could have. It
We're
didn't.
gonna throw down Word of Ending. Sorry, let's mark that spell down. I cast that spell down to 4. Word of Ending is a hero within 12, which I believe you might be. In fact, you might all be. Yeah, you're all within 12. Word of Ending is an interesting one. You want to use this before your opponent's been wounded. In this case, I'm going to use it on the little wounded guy, just because it has the most potential to do damage. Anyways, it's a 6. And that's cocked. Let's try that again. Got it. +3, that's
Beautiful.
a 10. So, Word of Ending, it's going to be roll a dice. It has to be more than the number of wounds allocated to the model. He's got 2, I need to roll 3 up. Obviously, I could do this against the dragon. Got it. But I can do more damage to him. So he's going to take D3 mortal wounds from that.
Here we
which
go.
if I roll 3. Take it 2.
I take 2, and that puts him at 4 wounds taken.
So he's got how many left there?
I believe he's got 1 wound left.
That's pretty good, because what I can do here is Arcane Bolt.
You could.
And I'll do the D3 version, because
That's
that's
good.
a 10.
So he's dead, which is great.
He's pretty dead. Down to 2 spells. And let's go for the -1 to hit one again. I believe that was Unnatural Darkness. Need a 6. Got a bajillion. It's the Supreme Lord of the Undead. So -1 to hit is going to stay on the Harridans. I think they're the best target for it.
Mm-hmm.
Ethereal Guide, meanwhile, it's only...
It's
let's
self-cast.
see. Ethereal Guide is self-cast. We're actually going to do, Soul Shroud. It's a 12-inch range. So let's just take a quick measure here and see. It looks like I can't hit my knights. I can't hit my skeletons. So we'll throw it on the skeletons there. Actually, we'll give it to, let's just roll it and see if I get it at all. I get it. All right.
Oh, surprising.
I'm going to put it on the
Plus,
Nagash.
she's pretty good for casting here,
You know,
folks. I think
there's
we're seeing
better
that.
things, worse things. This is pretty good. So I'm actually gonna make Nagash himself ethereal because why not?
Correct.
We're gonna be greedy. And we're gonna go up to 1 command point. That's it for magic. I have 1 spell left, but I don't have anything. Oh no, actually that was both spells. Sorry. So that's it for magic. I'm gonna use my command point for Nagash's command ability, and as we established before, I'm gonna try and get some of them CP back. Got 1.
Oh, you got 1.
So I go from 0 up to 1. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use another command point from the White King there. We're going to use Lord of Bones. It's +1 attack to a Death
White
Rattle
King,
unit.
just going right over here.
This guy right here. And we're going to give +1 attack to I think the skeletons might do the most damage right now. I'm going to do a quick measure here.
I feel like it's skelly time.
I move 12. Oh, I could just take that unit down. We're going to give it to these guys. Black Knights.
So whose guy are we picking in?
Black Knights are going to get +1 attack.
Gorgeous.
Looks like I'm casting a spell. I'm not. Just getting my
Gorgeous.
command points back. Didn't get it.
Okay.
So, out of command points, but I got my abilities. So +1 attack on the Black Knights. Reroll 1s to hit save and no battle shock for everyone. All my buffs went off. And I killed one of his better little heroes there. So with that, we're going to go to movement. See you in a minute. And welcome back to Nick's Double Turn, where you just hear my voice for an hour straight. Here we go.
Great.
We're going to go right into the shooting phase. So as you can see, I moved up here. I've got myself in position for a beautiful charge here with the Harridans, where I can get a nice spread. We both have these 32 millimeter bases, so you can pretty much get 1 rank, maybe 2 if you stagger properly. So you kind of want to get a nice spread here. I've got my dogs positioned so that if I can get my Harridans far enough over here, the dogs could kind of come in here and just give me extra bodies for the objective. Hopefully I attack there first if I do that. Nagash is here. He can charge either way. Don't know where he's going. We'll find out soon. Skeletons are here. They're going to do two things right now. First thing is charge and slaughter dwarves, and the second thing is take that objective away by just being more, just having so many of us. Black Knights are here for either a brilliant flanking charge, or depending on what my skeletons roll, I might just rock right up into these guys here. And again, with my dogs here, take that objective away. If I get a really good roll on these skeletons, I'll envelop this unit and send them that way. If I get a really bad roll, I might just go in there for some help. My White King has stayed back here next to my grave sites, just in case a unit dies in the combat phase. Extremely likely. I need to be able to bring them back. To bring my units back, I have to be within 9 of this grave site, and the unit has to come back wholly within. So I need a good backfield objective to bring my guys back to. That's far enough away so I can get the full unit back, and this is about as far forward as I can get without putting myself at risk. So anyways, let's do some shooting. Nagash is gonna turn his gaze over at that guy. Didn't think I saw you over there.
This little dude over here?
Little dude with the green beard.
This guy, dude.
You know, he wore his nicest club outfit today. Here we go. -1 to hit for lookout, sir. That doesn't count. We're gonna roll that into a 4, which hits.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. And we're gonna wound you on a 2. So let's just not roll a 1.
What did we roll? Roll the 3.
That's a 3.
Gorgeous.
Ren
and so
1.
Ren 1, I need a 5-up to save that. So let's see what happens here. Turns out I rolled out we'll all note that this was exactly the same roll I had for that other guy. So he's gonna roll a 1
Which
right now.
means, yeah, based on, I think that's how statistics work, right?
Yeah,
if you roll a 2, I'm going to roll a 1.
So he's looking for a 5 to just outright
5
kill
and
him.
you're just dead. So if I was to do that, that's more than 1. That's a win.
It's a 2.
That's
okay.
better than last
we're,
time.
We're gonna be okay with
We're
a 2.
grading on improvement. Pretty
We're-
happy with a 2.
We're okay with a
It's
2.
double what I rolled last time. I mean, heck, you can't ask for much better than double.
I'm happy with that. Okay.
It's funny, so I'm so pleased too. Let's do some charges. Here we go.
Some charges. Who are charging first?
Red Scythe Harridans are going in first. How dramatic.
Here we go.
2 dice. Well, that's pretty good charge. So
this is so funny
luckily,
enough.
Red Scythe Harridans are +5 to charge. Is that?
So I believe that's not the case.
That's not the case.
Funny enough, I think you used all of your command points as well.
I might have used all my command points, but if I really stare at these dice,
They'll come
I think
back.
the snake eyes will just bear into my soul.
So that charge.
So that was so that's for you at home,
charge-
folks.
the
That's
charge
not enough.
doesn't succeed.
It's
2
like
inches.
like
2 inches, not enough.
2.5 would have done it maybe.
That's too bad.
That's like a solid 4 charge.
That's too bad.
That's okay, because now I know where Nagash is going. That's why you wait and you charge Nagash second. Here we go. Nagash is, of course, going
11.
Would have liked that dice roll maybe like a
Why?
minute ago. I'll take it.
It's okay.
What we're gonna do here, and this is some clever tactics here. If I got 11 and I fly, I'm gonna go right onto this lovely statue here, and what Mr. Chai can choose to do is he can try and either get himself 3 inches in, gotta be within a half inch there, and engage my Harridans. And he does have a chance to double. These guys don't double pylon. It's just these guys.
Yeah, it's just these guys over here. They double
So
pylon.
yeah, maybe he can hit 1 or 2 of my Harridans, or maybe he can just get not that many attacks on Nagash, and these guys will act as a nice little buffer screen
So
there.
it's great because nothing's gonna happen here, and he's a little upset. He's
It's,
hiding in behind tactics, but I can hear his
Yeah.
upsetting tone because he's thinking
Downside is
he was expecting more, is what he's trying to say.
I wasn't expecting less. I think that was pretty good. We're gonna release skeleton charges. That's okay, because the skeletons always charge 6. Always play death, kids, because we
what
always
happens.
charge. Oh, what's that? It's a 6, of course.
It's a 6,
My
even if it's a 4.
hornblowers-
It's
my hornblowers always charge 6.
but how hard do they blow?
Oh, well, considering we have no lungs, we
They blow 6.
pretty hard.
Apparently, they blow 6 is
They blow
the
6.
answer.
So we're gonna go forward 6 inches. We're gonna just blow forward, if you will. I think that's the appropriate terminology for this.
I've never blown forwards, but
Well,
I guess it's all about what you
This is what it
want.
looks like. Less impressive than you thought.
I thought so too.
That was my-
but that's
that was my
that's a
nickname
good
in college.
charge, honestly.
Less impressive than you thought.
Indeed.
All right, 6 is pretty good. I was guaranteed 6.
You're guaranteed set, so
I kind of wanted that Nagash 11 on either of these other 2 charges, though.
that would have been great, honestly.
So skeletons with swords fight at 1 inch, so they're pretty much going to fight in 2 ranks.
Correct.
I always pick swords over spears because it's just a base +1 to hit, and you don't normally get enough in there with the spears to make a difference. A lot of people like spears better.
Are we starting to do the generous sixes here? No, still not.
We are
Let's
doing
see.
a very generous to you sixes, actually.
Okay,
This
I
is-
see.
This
No.
is more like a 5.5.
You know, I wouldn't know what 6
You're
inches looks
still-
like, to be honest.
You're
So.
still made of dust over there. It's
I
okay.
did
Still-
lose. You know, I'll be honest.
still reeling from half that
Losing
unit.
these 9 models here to Hand of Dust. Definitely a rookie mistake
Take
on my
half
end.
the unit out of it.
So you know, Nick is capitalizing on my stupidity, and he's doing a great job of it.
I always capitalize on your stupidity. So
That's rough. That's rough.
So-
Unnecessary.
I would say it was
But
necessary. It's okay. We're just gonna start.
but I think there's another charge coming up.
This is good. Always do yoga before playing death, because your back will be killing you after moving 40 skeletons. I need a nap now. Here we go. Ready? We're gonna charge the Black Knights.
The Black Knights.
We could go either
if we could
direction.
throw these dice over here so we can see what's happening on the screen.
Dramatic
Gorgeous.
7.
A dramatic 7.
Would have been a
pretty good.
6. It's a 7.
It would have been a 6. He decided
There
to
was-
blow that 1 extra inch.
Just sometimes you just want to give it that extra inch.
It's all about the love. So
Now
here we
The
are.
question is, where do I go with that? If I go into these guys, you're gonna chop right through me. I think I'm not ethereal right now.
You're
and
not,
You are
so-
Rend 2.
Ren 1.
Rend 1, so I'm a 6 up against Rend 1.
Correct.
But if I go over here, I can guarantee I secure this objective, and you're not killing me. So we're gonna play smart. You know, if you guys are playing, try and play smart. Don't take those big risky moves unless it's just a game for fun there.
Correct.
We're gonna mark this so we don't cheat as well, because you want to cheat, but you don't want it to be in a way that the camera catches. Here we go. Rules
You
to
want
live
to
by.
cheat with the rules is usually
Cheat with the rules.
usually what we try to do at all
Cheater's
times.
Guide to Age of Sigmar.
Quite correct.
We're gonna get in there. We're not gonna get a lot of them in. That's okay.
But it's
This unit's
about
gonna be fighting
it's just about enough.
skeletons and Black Knights. They pretty much don't stand a chance. Very important when you're doing this kind of move here that you don't accidentally engage someone you don't want to engage. So these little 3-inch markers are pretty helpful. So we'll keep them out of combat, because it would be bad news bears for me if they just got some free shots at my backside there.
Oh.
I think that's the end of the charge phase. The dogs were going to support the knights if they charge there, but obviously since I got that small charge here, needed the knights over here to make sure I get this. Dogs are going to stay put.
Beautiful.
White King, as you can see, hanging out back here. And I think we just move on to combat phase, right?
Well, my question is then, Nick, is this the start of the combat phase?
Why, funny you asked. Yes, it is.
It is. Oh, how good. So I have 2 CPs, one for my battalion, one for my turn 1, and I didn't spend any of them.
Oh, that's very nice.
So from my magma draft, I will use the Honda ability to start to fight at the start of the combat phase, and we're gonna start fighting with these little homies over here. So there's not a lot of things I could do here. I'm just gonna deny his movement really, because if you are in contact. If you're in contact of a model, then it's harder for them to maneuver in and out. Apart from that, I can't really do much more, you know. Like I have a 2-inch range. I'm gonna have the better part of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into the skeletons, and then I'll have 2 into the knights.
And what you guys can't appreciate at home is that that was a very good pilot with one hand while holding a camera over top. That was more impressive than it looked.
It was harder than I thought it would be.
It looked like a sloppy pilot. No. That was as delicate as it could be.
So each of these pole axes have 2 attacks each. So we're looking at 9, so times 2. Math would say it's 18, and then we're gonna add 1 because of the Carl, who is obviously over here. So we're just gonna start rolling these dice. We're looking, ladies and gentlemen, for 6s. Technically 3s and 3s. So I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yep. He's fishing for 6s here.
Fishing
Got a
for
pretty
6s.
good number of them.
So I see 3 so far. I see 3, and then we're looking for 3s. So overall, pretty amazing roll. So remember that this is an addition. So right now we have 6 mortals on the board. I'm just gonna pick those dice up again.
6 more wound saves.
And then we're gonna look for mighty 3s.
Pretty good roll.
pretty good roll. Not upset with this outcome. And so at this point, we're looking at 5, 10, and 12 wounds, in addition to the 6 mortal wounds.
So we're gonna roll those 12 wounds. Those are rend.
Those are no rend.
So that'll make my save a 5 up. Skeleton save gets worse if you have a rend.
Correct.
So looking for 5s here. I am very pleased with that.
So we
That
see
is an impressive save there. Pro tip, always take out the misses, not the successes. That was rude of me. So I only take 5 out of that, plus those 6 mortal wounds.
And are we in range of death save?
Well, it's funny you asked that
Funny
question.
because it would be 6 inches, correct?
It would be 6 inches, and as you might have noticed from my frantic measuring
Is
earlier.
this 6 inches? We're about to see.
You know, I thought 6 inches was a little bit bigger than that.
You know, again, a proof that we have no idea.
It's just.
We just never know.
It's just
do
so
we?
small. 6 inches is just
So
so small.
small.
So I just eat that.
So how many is that,
3,
Nick?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Which
11 so far.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal,
Not a
you
big
say,
deal.
but okay, that's all right. We'll do the two remaining into the Black Knights. So just rolling for that. We're just gonna roll all 6s here. So we'll roll 1. That's okay. So we'll take 2 mortals on your end, and then we're gonna roll for 2 wounds, and we'll make 0 wounds. But you'll still take 2 mortals, Nick.
That's okay by me. That's on my Black Knights there.
That's on your Black Knight. So normally 1 Black Knight would
Well,
eat it.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that a nicer pile-in for myself. I'm gonna take him out and give me some room to get
Nice. And
2 instead of 1. I'm gonna take
very
you with me there.
important to move your opponent's model as you
Just
remove
take him
yours.
with me. Take him with me. You consider him dead. He's pretty much gone. Now, what you were able to do there with my skeletons is actually knock an attack off me because I'm now below 30.
However, I'm still going to use a CP, so I piled in my draft into these lovely Black Knights to try to knock a few attacks off because they're dangerous.
They are lovely.
So we're going to start with the 3 attacks with the latch key, which is going to be a mighty freeze and 3 attacks at -1. So here we go. Freeze to hit.
Pretty good.
We're just going to reroll that cocked dice.
Good cocked. All right.
So we've got 3 hits there,
Pretty good.
and then we're going to go freeze to wound.
Pretty bad.
We're going to go for 2, and
Is
that's
that
Ren
Ren 2?
1. It's
Ren
Ren 1 for 3 damage.
That'll give me a 6 up save, 5 up, -1. No bonuses because you have rend. Let's drop those 6s. Those aren't 6s.
Those are on 6s, so you'll lose 3 models here.
3 knights here. Well,
3
that would
knights,
be-
not bad.
pretty
Then we're
sad.
going to look for the Blazing Maw. Blazing Maw is only 1 attack at 4. So let's look at that. We're going to hit, and then we're going to wound on 2s. It's like a cannonball, really. So we're going to wound on 2s. We're going to roll a 1. That's just
as we established earlier, cannonballs always miss.
Cannonballs are just...
Not even worth it.
They're just take them off
Just
your
don't
list.
even. Yeah.
Don't think about it. So then we're gonna go for the claws and horns, and that's gonna be mighty 4s followed by freeze. So 4s to hit.
That was pretty mighty. That was a mighty
Wow,
force.
that's good.
That was
That's a
mighty
good roll.
force.
That's a good roll. We're gonna look for freeze now.
It's called a comeback right here. He's found a few of them.
I found a few of
Got a
them. So
handful
we'll
of
have
threes.
4 at -1.
Oh dear,
And
6s again.
All of them are damaged too, monsieur.
It's okay, I'm gonna roll all 6s here, so boom! 0 6s, so that's 4 Black Knights
4
off
Black
the board.
Knights off the boards as well.
Oh dear. Let's go for 1.
So they used to be good,
2,
and now they're dead.
Well, we don't care about coherency that much because, we're pretty dead here. What we're going to do in this situation, 1, 2, 3, 4, is I'm going to guarantee that you kill this unit so I can bring them back later.
Oh, how nice.
So let's get these skeletons in here.
Okay.
We're going to pile in skeletons, which
Skeletons are piling
is closer to the closest model. That's still you. Hey, buddy. We're closer than we were a minute ago. Still the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to go tuck.
Always important to
Tuck.
watch your opponent closely when doing the pylons, because pylons they look obvious, but they're not always obvious.
And no, and they're quite easy to cheat, even accidentally, but sometimes not so accidentally. Boop.
How many attacks do we have?
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 times 3, only 60 attacks. Plus,
60 attacks,
plus
not
1
bad.
for the champion there. These will be 3s and 4s.
The cheeky champions, ladies and gentlemen. Well done.
And here we go. So 1, 2,
So what are the profile that we're hitting with right now, Monsieur?
Fours. This is gonna be 3s and 4s due to having that sword.
3s and 4s. So you'll be hitting on 3s, and unfortunately you'll be wounding on 5s due to my command trait.
Fortunately, I'll be rerolling ones to hit though.
That's really just good for you, is what I'm gonna say. So what are we doing? Are we doing 23 times, or we're gonna do 30 twice? What's the word, Mother Bird?
We're gonna go for 23 times here. So we're gonna go. Let's see, 4, 8, 12. It's fun to just watch your opponent count dice.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's part of Sigma.
20. We'll do this 3 times here, 3s and 4s, and we'll make this quick. So 3s, 4s, and let me get myself a small dice for the champion. Champion gets 1 extra attack. That'll go away after this first volley. 3s and 4s.
So let's look at that first volley over here.
3s to hit. Re-rock those 1s.
It's good. It's a good roll already. I see a lot of not 1s or 2s.
A lot of hits here, and let's
So-
just go right into the wound rolls because we got to do this 3 times. Let's not waste time. 4s to wound now.
Actually, I'm looking for 5s,
5s to
Mr.
wound,
5s.
Of course.
So how many do we have so far?
Luckily, we only had 1 4 there, so take that debuff. So far, that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay, not bad.
Alright.
Not bad so far.
Volley 2, champion dice goes away. Here we go. 3s and 5s. Reroll and 1s. 3s to hit. Reroll these 1s. That's weirdly cocked. That's a 1. Sometimes these dice get cocked in these mats here. It's a lovely mat,
Wait,
but
hold on, there's a few 2s in there still there, but it's quite good.
I'm fishing them out. Here we go. And then 5s to wound. Always distract your opponent with shiny things. Look at how shiny these dice are. All 5s. Let's go for some 5s here.
A bit less this time it looks, huh?
A little bit less, so that's another 2, 4, 6, 7. It's 1 less. I got one more volley for you here. Ready? 3s to hit. Waste no time. That's an awful roll, but I
But
get
it
to
balances
reroll.
out. There's a good amount of 1s. You get to reroll those.
Yeah, it's about to be an amazing roll, and that's pretty good.
I'm happy with what's happening so far.
5s to wound, and we'll call it there. So, wounding on 5s, we got, that's a 4. Take out the fails here. And you're left with a lovely 5 in total, so that gives us...
So that gives us, we had 8 first, and then 7, so that's 15, and then we're adding 5 for 20, 25 up, say, followed by a 4 up. So we're looking for 5s first, so we're going to roll a lot of those. Okay.
That's a few.
So that's not bad at all. There's a few 5s and 6s. We enjoy those quite a lot. And there we are. And that's a 4. And now we're looking to get 4s. Come back here.
Count. That's okay. Double 1s.
Just trying one hand pickups are much harder than you'd expect. And so here we are looking for 4s.
Oh, there's those 1s back.
So here are the 1s back. That's okay. That was rude of me to just take them back up, to be honest. But you know, what else am I but rude?
One little fail.
So out of the 60
2.5.
attacks, so 2.5 died.
That's pretty good.
It's a good thing you killed 8 with Henadasta.
Now you see the importance of taking out half that unit hand of dust.
So we did have one with 1 wound, so we'll kill this one. We'll also kill this gentleman over here,
Very nice.
and we'll also kill the last remaining one on that line.
Let's see where you're going with this.
And so we might have a very funny moment where our guest will be losing one of his Black Knights, but because he doesn't take Battle Shock, he will remain with 1 Black Knight and won't be able to get the unit back completely.
Well, let's see if that happens.
Let's see.
Let's see.
I mean, it's interesting to it's definitely something we need to talk about. Definitely something we need to talk about.
Taking dead dwarves off the table.
No, now that this has happened, I'm just gonna go and try and fight our friend Nagash over here.
Hey.
And as such, we're just gonna push over here. We're gonna pre-measure. So the way, yeah, exactly. So the way we're gonna do this, we're just gonna start giving him a little kiss over here, and we're gonna leave that break over here. We don't want to engage these Haradans, and we of course want to stay wholly within 12 of our heroes. That is very important.
Yep, we're good there. Wholly within 12 of that little back guy.
Yeah, no, we're totally fair.
Cool.
We're totally fair, and so these guys are just gonna move up a little bit, and we're just gonna get a little bit in contact, and I think we're pretty happy with that. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 So same thing as before. We'll have 12 so times 2, so 24. We're just gonna do this.
Alright, pretty good. What are you hitting on there?
I'm hitting on freeze.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Hitting on freeze.
And you got that one to roll.
Yes.
Too. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, successive. So that's a beautiful roll, honestly.
That's pretty good. That's pretty.
We're gonna be really happy.
pretty
So
damn
we're,
good.
we're gonna look at 10, 15,
15, and these are 2 damage each, aren't they?
Those are 2 damage each.
Oh,
So
dear.
we're looking at your 4-up right here.
Are we, or am I ethereal?
You're ethereal and
So
you
I guess
have
we're
a
looking at a
3-up.
3-up, and don't I reroll save rolls a 1?
Oh, you sure do.
Oh.
Do you have a 3-up base with Nagash?
I do have a 3-up base. Yeah.
Isn't that
Would
great?
you like me to
So freeze roll
Roll
ones.
2s here. Just kidding. That one's cocked. Even though it was successful. That's okay. So I do take these. That's a lot of damage there. But let's reroll these into.
Into 2s would be great.
Not two. Wow. All right.
Oh,
What
that's
about 1s?
great.
Are 1s okay too?
1s are great.
Pretty good. So this is 10 damage, isn't it?
That's quite right. So 10
Ouch.
damage.
I do get a death save on Nagash because, you know, he's within range of himself.
He's also the god of undeath.
And I make one of them, and you know what? At this point, I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, 9 damage going through. Not exactly what Nick was looking for, I
He's,
think.
but he's 16 wounds, so he's got 7 left. And I believe you can't pile in again, can you?
No, I can't. This
So,
this is it for that combat.
Oh, brilliant. I'm going to go with Nagash, actually, because I'm mad. And not only am I mad, I'm bracketed, so I got Alikanash. Alikanash is 1 attack, 3s, 2s. It's a cannon shot.
So let's look for that one over here.
3s to hit, rerolling 1s.
Okay, so
Got
that's
it.
a 6.
Am I -1 to wound?
You are not. You're not. I am too far away.
Then in that case, that will wound. And that is
That
rend
wounds-
3.
That's rend 3.
So
I
what's your
didn't.
save?
I don't get a save on that. So you're just
Oh,
gonna do D6 damage.
D6 damage, which is of course. That's a 3.
That's a 3. All right.
Nothing wrong
So
with
we're
a
just
3.
gonna bank those damage on the sides.
So you can pick up more dice in one hand.
Yeah. No. Oh, actually, you're right.
You might want to. You might
He's
want
always so
to.
smart, this guy. Looking for 4s.
Wicked
So
smart.
he kills 1.
Excellent. Let's go next with Zebinafar. And since I'm heavily bracketed right now, we're gonna do 3 attacks. 3s to hit, rerolling them 1s. And wounding on, of course, 3s. Well, that's excellent. 3 rend 2 this time. You have a save on rend 2.
No, and I know those are 3 damage each, aren't
It's
they?
9 damage, which I believe is what you just did to me, so.
9 damage. Except
This is-
I'm just gonna
this is
roll
called
better. I'm just gonna
revenge.
go roll on 4s.
Yeah, no. No, you will not.
So I won't take that many damage,
You'll
unfortunately.
take
I'll lose 2 models
2
again.
dead dwarves. That's pretty good there, because then I got some spectral claws coming. 2 mortals. Bam, take 0 mortal wounds.
That's gorgeous.
+1 to hit, actually, Nagash, so. Oh no, he's, ethereal
Yep.
guy, so +1 to hit.
+1 to hit.
So those 4s actually hit. Wounding on 4s, so take 2 no rend.
2 no rend, so we're looking for 5s, and then we're looking for 4s. So 5s first,
maybe take
and
another
then looking
+5.
for 4s.
Well, it's spectral host.
Spectral host
It's almost like a mortal wound.
doing work.
Hit
doing
me like
work.
a mortal wound.
Hit me like your best wound.
That's
No, we're not singing that
It's a
way.
pretty good song.
It's a good song, but we're not gonna sing it because we're not like that.
So, I believe it's your turn to pile in next, and I think you still get that Lord of the Lodge.
I sure do get my Lord of the Lodge. That will be my last pile-in. So I can't really pile in much more than I am already. So I'm just gonna hope that I'm doing a lot of damage in this attack. So
Looking for 6s.
looking for 6s over here. Looking for big dice, to be honest. So not
only
big
one
dice.
six.
So
Okay.
1
Nice.
and a lot of 1s and 2s,
I'll take
ladies and
that.
gentlemen. And now we're looking for freeze. And again, not a good roll. Not a good roll at all.
Surviving just by standing here.
So we're just gonna be
5 saves.
5 saves.
Alright,
If
you
you
get
fail
5
us,
ups.
that'd be great.
We're gonna just make all of them. We're just gonna make 2 of them. Pretty
two
good.
of them. So
there's 5
total
skeletons.
5.
And I am totally fine with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My banner doesn't do much against you because you're immune to battle shock.
Correct.
Pretty much. Just
Correct,
the same
correct,
way I am.
correct.
And I believe it's my attack. So what I'm gonna do is that thing you wish you did earlier. I'm gonna regain coherency because we can do that.
You sure can. You sure
It's an
can.
ability we have. We're gonna pile in. I'm gonna get into this guy here, and I'm gonna come around here, and we're gonna hit. Looks like I'm gonna hit your dwarves with the champion,
Correct.
and the other guy will swing at your magnet guy there.
Lovely.
So like knights, hitting on 3s, wounding on -1, so 5s.
So 5s.
+1 for 4s. Posted in all my war scrolls. We practiced.
We're practiced.
Just kidding, we didn't. All right, 3s to hit, rerolling 1s. Didn't need it. Wounding on 4s, because +1, -1. And these are 2 damage each. So 2
two.
no rend.
So looking for 5s here. Looking for 5s. Make 1. And then 2 damage, correct?
Yep.
So that's gonna be into the dwarves, 4 up.
And takes nothing.
Takes nothing. That's a lot of 6s.
That's okay, because I got a fancy horse coming your way here. 4s and 5s. 4s, ooh, real 1s. Boom, into a 1.
That's good.
Alright.
That was a sexy fling of
I
the
like
wrist
it.
as
I
well.
enjoy it, thank you. I'm known for my sexy wrist flings. Here we go, this guy here with the banner. He's about to do
Going
a
to
sexy
the general.
wrist fling at you. You shove that banner right into your wings. Hitting on 3s, real 1s. Yeah, wounding on 4s. My -1 against him.
You
as
have
well?
-1 against him
What
as
a
well.
fantastic rule there.
It's a great rule.
Doesn't matter, because I got 1 through.
1 for
Red 0.
We're looking for 4 ups here.
He won't make it.
We didn't.
Boom.
So you know what we're gonna do?
What's his save?
So we're gonna take 2 wounds.
Oh, 0. What's
We're
his
gonna
save?
take 2 wounds.
And then I'm gonna hit you with a horse. Here we go. This is the big one here. 4s and 5s. Ooh, both
4s.
hit. 5s to wound. If you could just take 1 more of those.
I'll
That's
take 1
amazing.
more of those. We're gonna look for a 4 up again,
Yeah.
and we're gonna fail
Hitting you
that.
with my dusty hooves.
And now I take another wound. However, on 4 pluses,
He's gonna bleed.
I bleed on the
Oh
gentleman.
dear.
But
we're immune.
We're gonna take 1 mortal wound over here.
We're not that immune. We're a little immune. We don't feel much. Our skin's already long gone. 1 to 1.
So we're both gonna be ignoring battle shock over here. There's no more combat to be done.
So I believe
So I believe you're gonna have
I will comfortably control this.
yes,
infection
the amount
here.
of skeletons that you have, and so therefore, it is now 6 to 4.
Which means you're losing.
I am losing at the top of my turn.
Dial it up 6 to 4.
There we are. Wonderful.
And it will be on to Fyreslayer's turn next.
So here we go again with Fyreslayer turn 2. So a bit of a rough time we've had with so far with whatever was going on here. We kind of came back by killing all these knights. I'm really happy with what happened there. However, we're going to start with our hero phase. We're going to give the +1 to the save to that unit of 10 Hard Guard with broadaxes. And we're going to attempt to do Prayer of Ash over here with my Rune Master onto this unit of broadaxes. So here we go. Looking for a 4.
Big
We're going to get a
dice.
1. And so there we are.
It's like Nagash was dispelling it just by being there.
We're also going to strike a rune. And by striking a rune, we're going to give ourselves +1 to rend. If I roll a 6, I'll give myself +2 to the rend. So we're just going to roll a 6 now.
If you roll a 1,
A 1 is still good.
so can you get like -1 rend?
I just get -1 rend.
So you heal me each time? That's not how that works.
Is that not how that
That's not
works?
how it works.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
It's okay.
It's okay. So that's gonna be it for the hero phase.
Shooting phase.
I believe so. And so we're gonna go and we're gonna spit fire at the skeletons over here. We're gonna
spit hot fire like Dylon on Chappelle Show.
so I
No!
rolled a 6. And
Ah.
so I just had to roll less than the amount of model he got. So that's a 6. He has a billion models. So I'm just gonna do D3 mortal wounds. For 1, so he just
Whoa.
loses a skeleton.
Ow!
Doesn't he wish he was in
Damn.
death save range, huh?
Whoa.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, watch those ranges.
Watch those
Watch
ranges.
those ranges, kids.
And now we're gonna go with the most interesting part of the Fyreslayer arsenal, the Fire Steel throwing axes.
No, he's gonna hit me with tiny axes.
So we've got 8 attacks here, and it's gonna be 5s and 5s going into the skeletons
Oh,
from
no.
the Hardcore Berserkers over here.
Now, do those get the rend?
So 5s? No, we do not.
It's only melee weapons, right?
Correct. And we'll get 1 wound.
Still pretty scary. Here's in the skeletons.
Correct.
We got a 5-up save. You rolled all those 5s. We can do it too. Boom! It's a 3.
It's a 3.
It's a 5 - 2.
My apologies.
So I guess
We'll lose another.
just killing skeletons here.
Oh, the skeletons are disappearing.
No.
It's getting weird. Over here, we're also gonna throw Fire Steel from our dragon over here.
Just throwing it back over his head.
Didn't work.
It's hard to do that.
These homies are gonna do the exact same thing. These guys are gonna shoot here, so it's gonna be 4 into the Black Knights.
Facing the right way.
Um,
Yeah, makes a big difference
So
there.
we've got a cocked dice here, and then we're gonna go. Apologies. 1 wound.
Wow, on the Black Knights.
Correct.
And since that's run 0, I finally get my 4-up save, which I, of course, nailed. Boom.
Succeed. It could have been nice to kill an extra, but you know, what are you gonna do? And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the direwolves.
Oh no, not my dogs.
And we're gonna get 2 hits.
It's cocked.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I can't hit those dogs, they're too fast.
However, do we have range here? We're looking for 8 inches.
always looking for 8 inches.
Aren't we always all looking for 8 inches?
Drama.
Drama's here. So much drama. We're out. But you know who's not out of range of Nagash?
You're gonna kill Nagash with Fyreslayer axes?
I mean, wouldn't that be nice? So we've got
I would enjoy
1,
it.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
So no lookouts there? No, nothing? I should point out those Dread Scytheridans there. They're -1 to hit. You wanna throw it at them? Just really show off.
Oh, the hardowns are great. They're doing such a good job.
There we go.
Looking for 5s.
For 5s, it's got a few of them.
Just a few.
Just like all of them.
Jesus. But it's okay. We're winning on
Do it
5s
the
as well.
second time. Which he could do. Apparently, he could do that twice.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive. How many saves is that?
That's 6 saves. Really didn't expect that.
Not
but,
a problem based on the way my saves have been rolling. This will be easy peasy.
Freeze rolling 1s.
Lemon. That's pretty good. Wait a minute. Saved. All right.
Okay, so
I
we'll
do
take
take a
one,
wound. Or
maybe-
do I? Death save. That's I take another
Still
one.
2. That's bad.
My gosh, has got a 4 save against mortal wounds. Doesn't come up a lot when your opponent doesn't do any mortal wounds.
Yeah,
But it's there.
It's fair. It's
fair.
fair, and it's there, and it's fair.
It's right next to my -1 to hit.
Isn't it? I'm gonna be charging now.
Oh, brilliant. Where are
So
you charging?
We're charging this unit, and we'll see where we go.
All right. They're going cocked.
We're going cocked plus
cocked.
3.
Cock +3.
So 5.
Ooh, 5. It's pretty far.
Cock plus 3.
That's like your movement +1.
It's not bad. So we're just gonna. So that's gonna be the charges on this side, and
You want to charge those?
we've got 1 CP. Pardon me. That's it.
Yeah,
No, there's no more-
just
there's no
asking if you're
charges.
gonna. Yeah, you want? I'll give you a free charge. You
Oh,
can
you're
charge
gonna-
Adam Nagash
I'm-
into the Harridan.
Turns out I'm already in combat. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
I
gonna-
know. That's cheap. Just this once.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Cool. So we are at +1 CP. Do we want to use it over here to fight first and then fight again, or do we want to just fight Nagash right away?
I think you don't even want to use it. Don't even. You're
thank
doing
you.
good enough.
You're doing good enough.
I don't need it. We're too good for that.
Sure, we're too
Fiddly
good for
goblin
that.
trickery.
Funny enough, we could get a double turn and be in a really good spot, but let's.
Never played for the double turn.
You know, it's exactly what I like to say. So what we're gonna do is we'll spend that CP on these eight gentlemen here, and do a little bit of damage onto these skeletons. So we've got 8 people here.
Talking in code.
So looking for 6s.
None.
So we will have
+2.
+2.
Oh man.
So 4. So 4 mortals so far.
Pretty good. Really got there.
And then we're gonna hit you with freeze for the wounds. Not a bad roll. Alright, so that's gonna be 9. And this time we'll be at -1, monsieur.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, my save, luckily, with a rend 1 becomes nothing. So I'm just gonna take 13. 13.
Is that right?
It's 9 and 4.
9 and 4 is 13 indeed.
Oh dear.
It's a lot of models that
Well, let's just start killing some
Okay.
guys here. So we got 1.
While you kill that, I'm gonna activate my dear slayers over here.
6, 7. You just keep on going there.
Last time we did this, we did well. So we're gonna do this well once more.
Now that both matters. Here we
So
go.
freeze.
Boom. 1s and 2s.
1s and 2s is
Yeah,
what he's
there you
looking
go. You should have
for.
done that one-handed again.
I'm okay with this roll.
Take that 4 back.
And then freeze to
Do
wound.
the second save here.
Woof. It looked like a bad cluster, so we're gonna be happy.
The dice did just cluster in the middle there. So how many you got?
6, 8, 9.
8 and 9. All right. Well, what I got to do is just not do what I did last time. These are 3 upper roll 1s. Pretty easy. Boom. Dice.
Not bad.
So that's pretty good. We failed 2, but this one I get to reroll into naturally a fail. So I'd take 4 wounds, or maybe I'll take.
You gotta roll all the dice.
I just like to
I'll
do
take
it
free.
dramatic effect there. I'll take.
I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Slow roll it. Take a minute, think about it. Down to 3 wounds on Nagash. That doesn't normally happen.
No, normally he should be dead. But
He is dead. We're all dead. We're gonna go with the skeletons. We're gonna pile in. There you go. Same model. I don't really need to do this. We're already in range. We're just showing off how good we are at piling in. Boom. All right, so that's gonna be 2, 4, 5 skeletons. And they are going to get 1 extra attack from the Lord of Bones, which does persist until my next hero phase. Here we go. Looking for 3s. Rerolling those 1s. Boom. Even a small number of skeletons can still do quite a bit of damage. However, I might save these. Force to wound, which become 5s. Beat Street. Take 3.
So 3
Yeah.
at rend 0.
Maybe we're also affected by your Fire runes there.
Unfortunately.
You failed all those, didn't you?
I sure did.
Well,
We're
you
looking
fail
for
all
4s now.
these too.
No, we'll just kill. You'll still kill 1 though.
That seems like the most brilliant pile I've ever done.
I'm gonna pile in over here and kill those dogs. So we're looking for 3s.
Got more important things to do, like keeping that demon under control.
And
There's a 2. Yeah.
we're looking for 3s again.
All the dice I can get here. Ooh, that's pretty good. Only 3 dogs, huh?
So 4 dogs.
3 dogs.
3
Yeah.
dogs
Gotta
eat the
keep
dust.
my dogs alive. We're eating dust. That's okay. Is the dust that your Fire Slayers are made out of from that last hand of dust? we're eating
Just
Fire
lapping
Slayer
up
dust.
Fire Slayer dust.
Slapping up Fire Slayer dust off the ground.
How nice.
Yeah, that's why they got killed. They were too focused on eating Fire Slayer dust.
Not bad.
My
Not bad.
pile, huh? Let's go next with the Black Knights. Well, we got 5 attacks right now. Be hitting on 3s because we're awesome, and we're gonna be wounding on 5s.
5
because apparently you're pretty awesome too. Not that awesome. Take 3, and they're all
3.
6s, which doesn't mean anything, but it looks good.
So we're gonna fail all 3 of
Taking
these.
all 3. Bleed on me.
And I'm gonna bleed on you on 4s. So take 1 wound.
Ooh, that does kill 1. Nice and clean.
Take 6. This is weird because I should have made at least one of us 4 upsides, but I didn't.
He says that to the man who's taken 13 wounds on Nagash.
You know,
At rend 0.
it's alright. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, not a good day for the big generals.
Speaking of that, I'm just gonna
Go next
pile
with
in
these guys, yeah.
with actually. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pile in.
And we're back after Nick got the double turn. He got the 10.
Got the turn. Got
And
the
that's
double turn.
that's true. He
Turned
did
the
get
turn.
1 double turn. That was enough.
I'll take that turn. So it's 8-6 right now, which I scored 1, 2, 3, 4 points last turn. But it's not gonna stay that way. We're gonna make a dramatic comeback now.
He said by hoping.
So Nagash is super bracketed. We're gonna have 5 spells instead of our normal 8. It's pretty sad at this point. I'd like to do Soul Stealer to heal him back up. When you're playing Legion of Grief, you don't get many ways to heal. You pretty much just have Soul Stealer, and there's nothing in the realm of death there to heal. But Soul Stealer is against your bravery. Your bravery is
Really high.
yeah, so we're not gonna do that. Not gonna waste a spell on that. What we're gonna do is just take that dragon off the board with some handed dust nonsense here.
So we're gonna hope.
Actually, what we might do instead. Well, we're gonna roll. Let's unbind that spell portal. Need that natural 6. No
So,
guarantees.
Let's see
here.
if it's not happening. Oh, it's a 9. This guy's a bit rude, I find.
Off the board. All right, down to 4 spells. Not as prolific as it used to be, but it's okay.
Now we're looking for 6. How you're not plus a million anymore, I
I'm
believe.
only +2, which is no guarantees.
No guarantees.
So hand of dust.
So
cast
double
on me.
ones. First you probably want to do the portal
It's a spell portal, of course. Yeah, thanks.
So
Which
we're gonna-
goes off with a
with a 6.
with an 8, actually.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. And now the question is, do I just make this real easy and take that guy out so I can wipe all of these out? Or do I just pull your general off the board? I think let's focus on what's important here. And that's getting this unit well off the board.
Okay.
Alright. So down to 3 spells. Hand of Dust. Actually, I can hold Hand of Dust. I'm gonna hold Hand of Dust for a second because maybe I can just kill you the old-fashioned way there.
There you go. Looking for
Future
4s.
ones. Yeah, don't ever let your opponents touch your dice.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
It's clearly bad juju there.
Oh, Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Poison those dice.
Thanks.
Put a little bit of that dread-sized magic. All right, 3's 2 wounds. Yeah, I'll deal with that. That's fine.
Okay.
So there's a 1 there. Take that 1 out of there. All right, 5.
It looks like 5.
I'm okay with that. So
So
5.
4's rolling ones.
Oh, and your rem 2.
Who cares?
Doesn't matter to us, because we're ghosts. All right, well, I do take 2. That's 4 damage, and I am well out of death save range, so I just use 4.
Use those 4 models. Not that you care much, unfortunately.
Not worried about that at all.
Not worried.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, and you'll
You
score
still
you'll score
don't-
points.
Still don't take battle shock, do you?
Oh, no,
No
no.
heroes need to be there, nothing, yeah?
No, I just need to be holding within 12 of an
It's
objective.
pretty solid, but I'm going to score 3.
Correct.
4
Full
points.
points.
Which puts this game at 10 to 8. Still
Still 2 up
pretty
over
tight.
here.
Still 2 up on my side, actually. 10 to 8 for me.
10 to 8 for you. Oh, you're expecting
You
me
have 8,
to...
I have 10.
Oh, you're thinking I'm not going to catch it. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to prove Nick wrong and show him how we're going to take advantage on the Fyreslayer turn. Here we go. Alright, so here comes Fyreslayer turn 3. We're having a hard time. There's a lot of monsters on the board. Nothing is dying. It's getting a little awkward. Let's not hide how we feel.
Look at all these. They were dead a minute ago.
They were dead a minute ago. Now they're back. That's just
Still
truly annoying.
dead. Still dead, but they're moving again.
So we're gonna go and activate the reroll ones to hit roll. And if we roll a 6, we get an extra attack, and we're looking for that 6. It's a 3.
Wasn't meant to be.
No, the rune has been struck, so we'll be rerolling ones. It's not bad. It's not bad by any means. That's not what we were looking for. We were looking for something a little bit better. And then we have nothing else in that phase. And that'll be movement.
Shooting phase?
Shooting phase indeed.
Fyreslayer axes.
Fyreslayer axes
Well,
over
these
here.
definitely reroll
Fives
ones,
and
right?
fives?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, combat
So
only.
nothing. These guys ran. These guys gonna shoot. So I have we have 9. We've said. The cat see sweet.
And don't forget their -1 bravery.
They're also -1 to hit. Not that matters. So there'll be
Whoa.
6s.
6s matters quite a bit when you're rolling.
Cool.
Oh,
Take
didn't matter.
one.
Got one. All right, here we go. Looking for a 4, rerolling 1s. Looks like I failed it.
It looks like you died, my friend.
Looks like I died. Looks like I died.
It looks like you made the mistake of dying.
Where's that objective? All right, so we're gonna pull away the furthest one from the objective that we can get.
This little homie is gonna, the dragon's gonna spew a little bit of fire. So he's gonna throw 2d6 this time, and he needs to get a lower resolve in the total. Turns out 5 is lower, so you're just gonna take d3 mortal wounds. So.
All right.
And d3 mortal wounds for 1.
Oof, I'll take it. I'll take that more.
I could have used a bit more, just better rolls for that. Then we're gonna be, Jesus Christ, that could go wrong.
This is sweating.
This is complicated.
It's sweating.
This is an 8-inch charge.
Yeah, pulled some range out of there.
Oh my god.
Ooh la la la.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. We expected a little bit more out of this, but let's go into the charge phase. We're just gonna charge over here.
Okay, he gets a
Might see.
pretty solid 9 right there. That'll do. That'll do.
That will do, Peg. That will do.
How dare you? Bless you. We're dog pigs.
Thanks.
Dog pigs.
Cool. And now, let's see what happens with this.
Oh, he's
with this
rolling
charge.
it. Rolling it. He doesn't have to go.
No.
Well, he's definitely not going.
5.
Do you
We're
want
not going
command point
anywhere.
that?
The
Yeah.
choice has been made.
Do you have any command points?
I don't.
Oh.
So combat, we're gonna go here. We're gonna start piling in this way,
Yeah.
and we are all here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hope for a big roll here. So it's gonna be 1. It's gonna be 9, just as usual. 9.
A lot of dice there. A lot of dice.
Fools rolling 1s.
Let's give it the old 2-hander here. 4s rerolling 1s, not those 2s or those 3s.
Good.
Pretty good.
Little translation here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now we're looking for some 3s. Oh,
No rerolls
come
on this
on.
one. That one's got it's into oaf.
All right, and so we're looking at 6.
6. All right. And I still got all my Nagashi shenanigans going on here, so we're just
Fools
going
rolling 1s.
4s, re-rocking 1s.
What a rude.
Took 2.
rude. Takes
That's
only 4 wounds.
4 go down there. Really tough thing. There we go. 4s. I'll do this in 2 batches. That was gone. Bye forever, dice. 4s. Don't touch me with no. And I get another dice. Pretty sure I'm cheating. I don't know what's going on here. All right, reroll those 1s. That dice roll got a bit mixed up there. Into not 4s. All right. If I can kill another 1 or 2 of these guys, I'll be happy. Maybe 1.
Maybe not. That'd be nice too.
3, 6s. All right, so you got to take 1 at random.
So 2 regulars.
You got it.
And
Just saved
1.
them. Just boxing this. I just saved all 3. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah,
All right,
wasn't that
normally
nice?
that's gonna have to count. Sorry.
That's gonna
Sorry, I don't want it to count. It has to. Hey, there we go. All right, so this is gonna even out again. Just pluck these out here. Sorry for the bad angle here. All right, 3s and 6s are good. Okay, that's 2, 1. All right, so 1 this time. So you saved 3 out of 3 last time. All 6s.
So
go.
1 damage 2, and
Alright,
then
there we go.
3 damage 1s. Still save 1.
Cool, so 4 damage.
4 ups. Kill 1.
All right, that's good enough. Just whittle away.
Annoying.
All right, and that's battle shock. Or that's
No,
there's
it's
battle shock.
It's actually a battlesmith that's gonna do some
Oh
dogs.
no, you tricked me.
So freeze.
Oh no.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh dear.
Cool, and then freeze to wound.
Oh no.
Cool. So 3 at -1 damage 2.
6s. All right. Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. 6 damage. You got him. That's okay. They'll be back.
So he slapped that dog all the way back to Kingdom Come.
Man, right back to Nagash.
Unfortunately,
Right back
I
over
would
here.
only score 3,
All right, and that
putting me
is
to 11.
end of turn. I think it's turn roll, isn't it?
Yes. So it's we're still winning for those at home. We're still winning by 1.
It's
but
a tight game here. I won every turn roll so far. I won that one as well. We're gonna take a brief intermission, and we'll be back with Legion of Grief turn 4. I think it's turn 4.
yeah, turn 4.
Legion of Grief turn 4. Be right back.
All right. And welcome back to Legion of Grief, turn number 4. Currently the score is, what is it, 11 to 10?
11 to 10 for the Fyreslayers.
11 to 10 for the Fyreslayers.
Not to alarm you, I'm up by 1.
You're up by 1. I have, I had 1 command point. No, I have none. Now I have one command point.
1 CP for you, sir. What
All
are we
right.
doing with that CP?
Well, I'm gonna use that CP to dispel this portal at the start of the hero phase.
Oh,
Of
nice.
course.
That's a
Yeah,
good.
thank you.
If only you were Corn.
If only I was scored. Alright, so I'm gonna dispel this on a... That'll do. 6 exactly. That's what I needed.
You know, it's funny because you keep getting those good rolls of those hand of dusts.
But I'm not getting... I didn't get it last time.
So
but
do
this
you?
time
Do you?
it's
How many
fine.
spells do you have right now?
So I had 5. I now have 4. But if I could soul steal or heal myself, I could maybe get 1 back by unbracketing myself.
Let's see.
Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna go for Soul Stealer, 24 inch range. And let's just throw that down there. 5, 6, 7. I believe that Soul Stealer casts on, of course, a 6. So it's 2 dice versus your bravery. Your bravery over here on these guys is
Still 8.
-1 for the Heritance, so 7. So I need to beat a 7. If I could double it, it'd be better. That'll do. Excellent.
goodness.
So I do D3 mortal wounds, but I have to get the mortal wounds through in order to heal. There's a lot of ifs here, so if you could kindly not save that 1 more wound, I can heal it. You are a jerk. So Nagash doesn't heal, and I burned a spell down to 3 spells.
Good.
So let's just get into this. We're gonna go for spell portal plus. Yeah, that's good.
That'll work. Now, if you could fill hand of dust, I wouldn't be mad.
I could, and I'm gonna actually give
You-
us a little measure. I think we're within 18 here, comfortably. Cool. So
So
I
here we
need
are.
Look at this. We're
plus 2 right now.
+2. Here we go. Boom.
Got a 2, got a 6. That's an 8. That's an 8, naturally.
Absolutely
All right.
ridiculous.
So if I could just take your guy off the board, that would
He's
be
just playing this game. and it's
phenomenal.
absolutely
Phenomenal.
Allez, just pull it out, pull it out. Pull the.
Oh, where
there
is
you go,
it?
It's here.
Is it there?
Yeah, go
Last
for it.
chance.
It's right
Oh,
there.
I hate you.
Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good.
Oh man.
Keep
Down
your
to
dust.
2, down to 2 spells.
Keep your
Down to 2
dust.
spells. It's harder than it looks, folks. It's not as easy as it looks.
Listen, Uncle Touchy. That's enough.
Right.
That's enough out of
All right,
you.
Mr. Octopus. We're gonna go for we're gonna go for Arcane Bolt, Natural Arcane Bolt. That's enough.
That's
Plus 2.
Plus
That's
2.
a 5
That's
exactly.
a 5. And what are we doing?
We're Arcane Bolting your general.
Oh, okay.
Take
Are we within 18? Absolutely, I believe so.
For sure.
So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna take a 4 up and save it because of Ignac's scale.
It's a pretty good save right there. You rolled.
That looked like a 6, didn't it?
It looked like a 6. Was it a 6?
It was a 6.
-1 to hit spell. Got it. That's going on to. Let me check the range on that. Hopefully
Let's
onto
see. I
my.
feel like it's gonna go on yourself.
Oh, I hope it's on the Heritance. If it's on myself, I think I'm kamikazing it too. And I mean, who doesn't want to see that, anyways?
I mean, I definitely want you to die.
That's gonna be Unnatural Darkness. It's a 12.
12 looks like you, my friend.
Oh, it might be me.
12 inches.
Oh, it's on the Heritance. Oh, it's on the Harridans.
It looks
am
like it's on the
showing
Harridans.
over my base. -1 to hit. Those Harridans, they love that ability. They had it all game. Let's bring some Harridans back now. Was that my last spell?
That looks like it was.
Yeah, it's gone. There we go. -1 to hit. These guys are coming back. Gravesight brings back D3. 3.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. It's all unraveling now. Here we
Oh,
go.
no.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right. That's 3 of them. Nagash brings back. I can reroll Nagash's, of course. Up. 1. Of course. That's
Double
okay.
ones, that's fine.
Don't think we're going to get in range of any other grave sites, so
Nope.
that'll be all.
It's okay, you got back 4. That's more than I will ever bring
That
back
is
on
more
my
than you're
end.
going to get back there. All right. And we're going to rogue Nagash's command ability here. 2 dice, get 1 back. Don't get any back. That's okay. Nagash's command ability might be the only one we need right now. And I think that's it for the hero phase, so we'll go to movement. See you in a minute. All right. And we're moving into the shooting phase. As you can see from the movement phase, I have moved my dogs here kind of in a defensive position. This is a 5-turn game. It's only turn 4, so potentially if this does go to a turn 5, I could try and cap this objective. What it's going to do is also keep Chai weary with these guys, so we can't just run them away and rely on that one model to hold the objective. Maybe you can. That model hits pretty hard.
I don't know, this Battlesmith has been killing
lot of
some
dogs.
dogs. He
Killing a lot of
slapped them
dogs,
around. He
Doesn't like dogs.
he doesn't like them dead.
Not
He
a
likes
big
dogs, he just doesn't like them when they're
He's not a
dead.
big fan of the zombies. He doesn't like.
He doesn't
what it
like the
is.
zombie dogs.
That's what it is. My skeletons here moved up. They're in auto charge range from my death horn. My knights are as well. With this charge, probably not going there. We'll see. And Nagash is right back in the fight. He was just taking a little breather there.
He's 4 inches away. Oh,
He's
cracked.
4 inches away. You know, he's got
That's
3 wounds
failable.
left. He's not worried about it. And I got my Harridans right where they were before. So we're going to
Gorgeous.
start with Nagash's shooting attack. I'm shooting this Magma Droth here.
Cool.
Do you bleed on me in the shooting phase?
I do not.
Well, in that case, I'll miss anyways. Just kidding. Reroll 1s for Nagash.
Correct.
Hey!
Into a 6, and now you're looking for freeze.
Looking for 2s, actually. Oh, right. -1.
Because you're -1, and you make it.
Rend 1.
So Ren 0, because I worsen your Rens.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just looking for a 4 up here.
Dang!
Oh, look. Your gaze does nothing.
Oh, he's
I
guy ignores my smolder. He's already
care.
smoldering enough.
Don't care.
All right, straight to charges. Let's just go first with the Nagash charge. Let's see what
I
we
did.
can do. All right,
Little.
looking for 4.
Well, that's good.
That's pretty good. It's more than a 4.
So he's getting in.
He's getting in there. Little technical
Little
difficulty
jinky.
from the set crew here.
The magnets.
He'll
The
get back
magnets be
into
magneted.
makeup in a minute. There we go.
There we are.
He's gonna get in there. We know you fight
We're
first.
looking for that.
We don't care.
We're really looking for that half inch,
We're
though.
just gonna leave that over there.
Yeah, it's fine. We're still looking for that half inch. To be fair.
You mean
There
that
we go.
half inch?
That's the half inch we're looking for.
They love the half inch. Skeletons charging. All right.
All right.
Automatic charge. Let's see if we can get a really good charge here. 7. All right.
Okay.
You know what?
+1.
Around the
+1
time we
with the
blow a little
automatic.
bit harder. We're blowing a little bit harder. Here we go.
Just that extra inch is that extra inch.
Extra than 7. I
Not
don't know what
bad.
7 looks like. Here we go. Black Knights charging.
Here we go.
8.
8 inches. Interesting. Interesting choices. Ooh.
Well,
8
I'd
inches?
have to engage both units, and I think that's a poor decision right now because 8 inches will get me to here. That's not a half inch. I would have to engage this unit of broad axes, are they?
Very broad axis.
That is a bad idea.
I mean, how scared are you?
Pretty scared. We're staying right where we are. All right, that'll be them. And I think that's it for charges. So, start the combat phase, sir. I think you have some things to say about that.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about this a little. I think I'm not okay with this whole like skeleton bull. I don't.
Just gonna redesign the set here.
I don't know. I don't know if I just kill Nagash or if I start killing some skeletons. I think
get one shot. Use it well.
I think I just kill Nagash, unfortunately, and it's not exactly what I wanted to do, but that's what I get to do. So we're gonna start with the 3 latch keys because he's not ethereal now anymore. That's a good point. He has no minuses. So let's go with the latch key right away. So that's gonna be freeze and freeze. So freeze, rerolling once because and then freeze again. Great.
Yep, there we go. All right.
Then we're gonna get the maw, which hits on 4s.
Remember that spooky gaze I gave you?
Ooh, these dice
you
are
get
bad.
Spooky gaze.
These are really bad.
He's giving you a smolder.
This is
You
getting.
thought you dodged the gaze, you did.
Then I'm gonna have 5 attacks with the
Claws.
with the claws.
Reroll ones.
Hitting on 4s, rolling 1s.
All right. There you go.
There we go.
That's pretty good.
And then we're looking for freeze, 2 wounds.
Alright. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's usually how the banana falls from the banana tree. Alright, we're gonna move.
I don't know if I'm upset or not. To be honest,
Before you process your feelings, I'm gonna pile in and kill you.
that's
I don't think
that was
it-
crazy.
I don't think I
that
wanna
was
give
some
you-
crazy.
I don't think I want
rolls.
to give you the time to think about it. So we're going right away over here.
Wow.
Skeletons.
Wow, that was really bad.
Tax again? 61. Where's the champ? Champ's got. Oh, he's right there. Easy to find.
Beautiful.
61 dice, 3s and 4s, rerolling 1s. Alright, here we go. I had to do this first, anyways. 3s to hit. Reroll those 1s. Reroll those 1s. Alright, this is volley number 1 here. Looking for 3s. 3s. 3s.
Okay.
Easy peasy 5s this time.
5s, we can fail those. That'd be okay.
We did get rid of that champion dice right away. These stay, you go,
Is
you
that
guys
2
go.
only?
That's 2 so far.
Doing great so far. I'm really enjoying this.
Here we go, round 2. 3s to hit. Reroll on 1s. Yeah, it'll balance out, we're good.
You think so?
Yep,
Okay.
feeling pretty good here. 3s, yeah, beautiful. 5s. Is this 20 dice? Doesn't feel like 20 dice. Boom, 5s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's balancing out.
I'm not particularly happy about this.
One
but,
more volley, here we go. 3s. When you're rolling a lot of dice, try and be fast for everyone's sanity. 3s. Oof. And that's a 3.
Yep.
And 4s to wound.
5s.
5s to wound. 4s minus 1. Blap. Pretty good. That's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7. That many.
6. And 1, 7.
It would have been good to kill
So
that
we've
hero
got-
first, but I need to stay alive.
You need to stay alive. You know, sometimes
Wanted my rank bonus before you got to hit me.
that's a good one-hand pickup again.
There you go, here you
So
go.
we're looking for 5s first because there's no rent,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we're looking for 4s. So we've got
5s. That's pretty good for 5s. Got another one in there, and another one.
there's a 6 as well.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good there. And then 4s this time. Alright,
And
if
then
I kill
4s.
2 of these, I'd be happy.
Kill more than that, I think.
Ah,
One,
that's 2,
two,
3 of them.
three.
Wow, that's a big deal.
We're gonna go over here
Yeah.
into these hairy doodles.
Dazzles.
Uh,
Yeah. Girl. Yeah, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. I gave you those
Awesome.
6s. You're welcome.
That was
Just
easy.
fed you those 6s.
Looking for these ones.
Alright.
We're just gonna reroll these.
Into some, there you go. That's pretty good. You got one back, and then just take out all those 2s and 3s, I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because we're hitting on 4s.
That's a good
unfortunately.
roll so far.
So far, so good.
Freeze to wound.
And then freeze to wound.
Let's see what we got here. That's a good roll.
That's a very good
Roll.
roll.
That's what you needed.
Oh, that's what we wanted.
2, 4,
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
9. All right, 4s and 1s. Here we go. Rerolling 1s. This looks pretty good so far. A little less
Ooh.
good. That's okay.
So that's
What is
8.
it? 8, and I get death saves. I finally am in range of my death saves.
How beautiful.
Oh god, all game.
Oh, it's true because Nagash lived again.
Yes, he did. Well, okay. Well,
Well.
at least I was in range. At least I made my ranges. So
It's important.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. Aha, I kept 2 in range. Specifically kept 2 direwolves in range, and I look like a genius now. You mocked my direwolves, but they're doing their job. Alright, so then it's going to be the Harridans, I believe, get to fight now, right? I didn't fight
Correct.
with them. But let's go with Nagash first, because I can knock that save out and make my Harridans pile in a breeze.
You say that like it's gonna be going well.
Here we go. Super bracketed Nagash. Alakanash, 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Got it.
Hits. Does it wound?
Yes, Rend 3.
So Ren 2.
Fair.
So that's gonna be, we're looking for a
6.
6? No, minus 2.
Minus
Yeah,
2.
6.
Take 2.
2 wounds. Do I bleed on you?
No.
No.
Alright, and then we got the sword. I'm gonna have 3 sword attacks, 3s and 2s. 3s to hit, reroll on 1s. Cool.
Freeze
and 3s to
and,
wound. Yeah,
and
3s to
4s
wound.
actually. So 2
Only
fails.
1. Rend 2 this time.
Rend 1 then?
Rend
So
1.
5 up. Makes
3
it.
damage though. And let's do some mortal wounds, which I know you gotta save against as well. No. But wait. No.
And then
5s,
sixes.
and it's actually 5s and 4s.
It's actually
5s and 4s.
5s and 4s. Oh, good.
So take one.
So I'm just gonna take one. I'm gonna actually take that one, I believe. Yeah.
You did.
Now,
You
on
want
a
to just
4
give,
up.
You want to give that one to me? Nope, you don't want to give that one to me.
It's a lot of ones that I
sharing,
roll
is,
for
sharing
this.
is caring, but that's okay. You don't have to share.
No, I didn't feel like it.
All right, and I guess it's just me left with that. No, you got these guys twice.
Cool. I've got these guys twice, and so that's 4 homies.
Do them once, and I'll do my guys, and you can do them the second time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 2, get 2, 4, 6, 8 plus the pass.
Yep.
And we're looking for 6s. So 3s to hit, rolling 1s.
Reroll those ones.
Into 6s, of course.
You want that for the yep. There you go.
Okay, so that's good.
So that's 2 so far.
2 more wounds, then 3 wounds. That's gonna be absolute
One
shit.
more. So 4 saves. Oh, 3? 4.
saves.
3. 5s to save. Okay, all 4s, and then 6s for death because we kept our ranges this time. Save 2, lose 3. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go with the dread sights over there. So it would have been good to get your Fyreslayer save out of the way, but we didn't.
That's okay, I didn't kill Nagash, so I guess we're all in the same kind of boat, aren't we?
5 of them. This is a scary boat to be in. Spooky boat full of ghosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the same rules apply. Alright, here we go. 4s to hit, reroll and 1s. Whoa. Okay. And 3s to wound, reroll and nothings.
Alright.
6s are better. Okay, that's pretty good. So 2 at 2 damage and 4 at 1 damage.
2 at 2 damage coming out now.
6s.
Nope. And 4 regulars. At 6s as well. So we'll save
7
1.
total.
And so 4, 5,
We'll save
7.
1.
4s. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Big dice. Ooh, no, small dice. Oh, small dice.
Oh.
Oh, 6, 3 die. That works.
I had the objective.
You had the. No, it was tied.
No, I have
I
8.
had mine.
You had 5 plus 2 at 6,
Oh, you
7.
did have the objective.
I had the objective. Lucky you.
You don't have the objective anymore.
No, I don't.
All right, but you get to hit me again over here.
Sure do.
You can get some of that Fyreslayer rage out.
Some bullshit.
Rage.
So, okay, we're rolling 1s into another one. That's okay. And then 3s. Okay, so 3.
All right, 3, 5 ups to save. Nope. And then 5 total damage. 6s for death. Save 1. Take 4 more die.
4 more die.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good.
No problem. Okay.
Gorgeous.
That's gonna be end of turn. I'll score another 3, 4, 5, 6 this time. That puts me up to 16 to 11. You're down by 5.
Beautiful. Okay, so now we're in a difficult position as expected, but we're gonna carry on because we're great people. The Battlesmith is gonna get +1 to the save on these little homies over here, and that's gonna be the hero phase. And also we're gonna do the Rune of Searing Heat on a 6. We're really looking for that 6. Always looking for a 6. We don't. So now on wound rolls of 6, we'll add 1 damage. So not great, but not bad either. So we're not sad. We're just half sad now.
It's all about the Nagash fight.
So we're just gonna move 4 inches over here, and we'll have a 10-inch charge. Why not? It'd be hilarious. Because we're gonna kill some Harridans here.
Oh, boy.
So 5 fire steel are gonna go into these little homies.
There's only 5 left.
There's only 5 left.
I'm out of death save.
We're looking. We've hit with 3.
Pretty
6s are gonna be damage extra.
Oh no.
So what a damage +1. Is it damage +1? Let's be really.
Oh, the axes.
If the unmodified wound roll for an attack made by a friend Fyreslayer unit is 6, add 1 to the damage characteristic of that weapon.
That's 2 damage.
That's 2 damage. Oh! He's rude.
Cut into low battery mode there. Looks like
Looks like you made it.
I made. Oh, I made it! Oh, we did it!
Oh,
we had a momentary screen blip there, and then I found out my Harridan survived.
He's gonna be doing the same thing into
Papa Gosh.
Papa Gosh.
Here we go.
He hits.
That hits.
Alright. And then we're gonna Spitfire at the skeletons. So less models than you have. So D3 models.
Okay.
for 2.
2 mortal wounds. Let's go for some mortal wound saves over here. 6s will be nice. Nope, we'll take 2 off the board here, but what we will do is try and deny that charge a little bit.
Okay.
Make that a little bit more difficult.
Now we're gonna throw our Fire Steel Wire Axes over here. So we've got 7.
Okay.
So that's 6 and 7.
Hit me.
And we're looking for 1.
3-roll ones? No, that's last turn. And,
And
whoa, 2 at double damage.
2 at double
All
damage,
Right, no
5
rend.
ups.
5 up saves.
Doesn't make it
Ooh,
4 damage.
4 damage. That saves. 6s. Wow,
use
nice.
4.
4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna do some charges. So here we go.
Going with these
Charges. We're gonna charge over here with the
Ooh.
Battlesmith.
Oh, all
looking
right.
for a 10.
Big charge here. That's a 2.
That's a 2 and a 3. That's not gonna be enough.
Alright, that's not enough, but that's okay. You didn't want that charge over here where you need like
Well, here we're gonna charge. We're gonna charge hard here. So
okay.
charging over here.
Charge it hard. What do you got? A 5?
And a
And a 1, that's pretty hard.
That's a 6.
That'll do it.
6 gets me there.
6 will get you where you want to go.
But you know, when push comes to shove, that's what you do. That's what you do. So we'll have to do combat, and we'll have to hope that our Magmadroth does the job and kills Nagash.
We're gonna go first with the Magmadroth.
And Magmadroth, he took a few hits.
He is
But
crippled.
we're gonna start with the latchkey,
He is all crippling.
and it will be freeze and freeze. Here we go. Freeze to
Last
hit.
time it didn't work. This time,
Freeze to wound. That's 1.
Worked.
Rend 1. 3 damage. just fail that, please.
I will
Do that.
roll
Oh,
that
but you
one.
get to reroll
Gotta
that.
do that one twice
Come
there.
on.
That's
Oh,
a
you
save. That's a
animal.
save.
Looking for 4s with the jaw.
The
Maul.
worst type of animal here.
Alright. And then 4s and then freeze. 4s. 3 hits and freeze to wound.
Now,
So 1 at Ren 1.
gonna go ahead and save that one with Papa Gash. My goat.
You know what? I
Gonna
don't know.
go.
I don't know about this game anymore.
Gotta go with Papa Gash. All right. I think at this point we know what he does here. So we're gonna start with Elikanoodle.
So first to hit.
Hitting on hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 2s. Got it. Rend of 3 this
So
one.
I
Rend
need-
2 for you.
So damage.
D6, which is gonna be 3.
Okay. So it means he has 1 left.
And then we're gonna
But I'm gonna reflect mortal wounds. 2.
2. I'll save those for later. 3 attacks with the sword. 3s to hit. Ooh. 3s to wound. Could use. Yeah, got 1. Rend 2 this time.
Freeze to wound us. It's not gonna go for him.
Oh, you're -1 to wound still forever and ever and ever and ever. All right, that's okay because we got these claws here. How many wounds do I have to get off you now?
2.
Spectral claws, mortal wounds. Oh, you save mortal wounds. Well, I reroll these 1s and 2. Okay, I got 1 mortal wound through.
So 4 up.
You save that, and then force to wound. I got 1 through with the regular.
So that's gonna be saved.
Gosh, and I gotta save these 2 mortal wounds here, which I saved
And I
1.
take a mortal wound back because of more cane.
Yep. So you take
So
mortal
4
wounds.
up.
Cool.
Take an
So
extra
there's a lot of just bouncing mortal wounds back and forth in this army here.
But you do take 1 and you have 2 left,
I
right?
do have 2 left, and you have how many left?
1.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. I believe it's that was you. That was me. You go.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
so
go. Now I'm gonna go with. Unfortunately, I'll have to go with these guys over here, these boys. So we'll have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carl.
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 It's up to Carl.
Let's go with Carl. They're still -1 to hit, I believe.
Yes.
So that's gonna be 4s.
Pretty decent.
We're not unhappy about this roll. So 1 damage free
Oof.
and 4 at damage 2.
I think you are me. All right. Damage 2. Reroll those 2 1s into 1 gets through. That's 2, and then 1 at damage a billion. We'd like to save that one. We
So
didn't
lose
save that.
5. That's the unit.
And out of range death saves, I believe. That will be the unit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dread Scythe Harridans. They'll be back. That's okay.
They always are.
Don't miss it too much.
So who's going next?
Skeletons are going next, and we're gonna do something cheeky here. We're gonna go ahead. Looks like we got a little room to breathe here, and I'm gonna pile in just a bit that way, right there.
I don't know about that, but okay.
I feel like when that one
Don't
skeleton.
know about that one.
I think that was. I think he had. I
was,
had
I don't
a
know.
gap. I had a spacing there.
Okay.
That's pretty fair.
Okay.
I'm gonna regain my coherency. I don't actually think I can regain my coherency.
I don't think so either.
I think I'm stuck because I gotta touch this guy. But you haven't attacked with them yet, right? Magma Bro there. Doesn't look good for us. 3s to hit. Reroll on 1s. 4s to wound. 1.
So,
5s to wound.
5s to
No,
wound.
no,
Apologies.
no. Oh dear. And then that's gonna leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 1, 2. I didn't pile these guys in. I can't move them because they didn't regain coherency.
Correct.
So 8 and 2. So let's just go with the 2 on the Berserkers. 3s to hit. Okay.
Okay, then you could have used that before.
I mean, there's a number of times I could use that. Like right now.
So
1.
Into this unit, correct?
That unit right there.
Okay, so they're +1 to the save, so it'll be 4s and 4s. So 4s.
Hey, 1 damage. We'll take it. And then I once can't beat him. So 3s, reroll 1s. Looks like I got a 1 to reroll here.
Okay.
And 5
Nice.
to wound.
It's the hard one.
Oh, it's always so unpleasant. Okay.
So 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 into the Lord of the Lodge.
Yeah, the Lords of the Lodge there.
Make 1, and then 4s.
Get another one off the board. Nope.
Nope, just a wound.
Just the damage.
That's big. That mattered.
Yeah, that's not great.
Okay. Then it's all my combat, isn't it?
These guys, the
yeah.
very important ones.
I can just go twice with these guys, actually.
You got 3 more combats to do.
3 more combats. Well, yeah.
1, 2, 2 more
so
combats.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pile in, like so. So I'm just gonna pile in over here.
Okay.
And this guy's gonna. All right. So 3s and 3s.
Fucking Carl.
Here we go.
And these are 6s to wound are still bad news bears, huh?
That's right. 6s to wounds. Okay. So we've got a few 6s there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna get no armor savior, so you just tell me how many.
So that's 3 times 5 is 15.
Wow, it's
16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23.
25. I need to make a handful of these, or I just lose that unit. $16, 20, 23, 25. All right, here we go. Do a few batches. These are all just 6s here, so we're just fish for 6s here. That's okay. Got 2 there. That one was a miss. 3. That's a good one over there. So
Take those successes out.
take the successes out there. Let's count what we got here. You want to count that for me?
So you made if you did 25, then you lose 19.
Excellent. All right. Ow. So, all right, that's a big deal. What I gotta do, and you can pile these guys in twice, can't you?
Correct.
Oh dear. Oh, but they do mortal wounds.
They do, and they also do
I'm
regular.
gonna try and do this once, kill them, and take out Nagash.
So
That's the
1,
master plan.
2, 3, 4. Add 1. And there we go. So we're looking for big dice here. Oof.
That's pretty good dice right
6.
now. Oh no!
6 mortals. 6 mortal wounds.
Whoa.
And then we'll get an additional 6 regular saves with no modifiers.
5's to save here. Looks like this unit's going down. And then
That plus 6.
5 plus 6. So I'm just gonna roll this if I get any 6s. Okay,
Okay.
they're dead.
Okay.
And well,
This is when
you're gonna try this again here. You're gonna go after Nagash. I know that.
I'm gonna go after Nagash with my 2-inch range. So I'm gonna go here,
What do you
got So there? this guy's so gonna you're come getting here?
there comfortably.
which is annoying for you, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna measure this one as well because it seems to not want to separate.
I'll bounce all these mortal wounds back and kill you.
That's fine by me. I just want you to die.
We did. That wasn't part of the plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were not listening to the plan.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, it was,
Oh.
you die and I kill you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be right behind. And that should get me in range as well.
Totally looks like
2 inches?
4 Fyreslayers.
Yep.
Now I know
Same
what
thing.
2 inches looks like. Here we go. That's definitely 2 inches.
Oh
Boy.
2,
Going for Papa Gosh.
4, and the boss. Come on. Please die.
Big dice. You got a 1-6.
mortals. 2 mortals here,
Alright,
and
that's
the rest
pretty
is pretty good. And then we're looking for free. 6s, no damage 2.
In addition.
So no damage 2s.
Yeah, that's pretty
However,
good, though.
that's still 5 wounds and
2 mortals.
2 mortals.
Alright, so we're gonna go. I got a lot of saving here, so here we go.
3s.
3s, reroll 1s. Reroll that 1.
Jesus.
Needed those.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, he takes
Uh-oh.
1.
And then I had 2 mortal wounds and that save.
So
2 mortal wounds separately, right? 4
Correct.
after that. Okay.
Okay, 6s.
And then,
6s. Does
I
he
need-
die?
I need 2 6s here.
Oh,
I feel it.
Oh, he dies.
Nagash goes down. You got him. You got
dies.
Nagash. He's
Goodness.
is the happiest moment in anyone's day.
It's great.
Down goes Nagash.
Bye, Nagash.
Kabam.
Okay, so that's nice.
All right. Dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that would be a turn for the
End
Fyreslayers.
of turn.
And
What a good turn for
what
the
a turn for the
Fyreslayers.
Slayers.
Oh,
The
everything,
Slayers,
everything that had needed to happen.
killing Nagash.
All their dreams
really
came
strong.
true today.
Really strong.
What a day.
No more skeletons.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, unless it isn't.
Unless, so we're
How many
only gonna
points
score
is-
5 points.
Scoring, what
well,
you got?
4
1,
points,
2,
actually.
3, 4 points. You're down by 1. And it is a tight game. We're gonna
It's a
go
tight
to
game.
an intense turn roll. I do in ties. I'm gonna roll a 5 to a 1. So we're gonna get a turn, see if I can make a comeback.
All right, so we finished the movement phase. We skipped the hero phase in this turn because I didn't have anything to do. Moved my dogs, as you can see, on this objective. Made that setup last turn anticipating that things might not go my way. Looks like it was a smart decision right now.
Feels weird because, you know, every single turn roll kind of went
Turn rolls
your
go my way.
That's,
Turn rolls go my way.
It's not bad.
But I had to make sure I had this covered. So dogs are there. Brought my Harridans back over here, end of the movement phase. Didn't get the command point back. Would have liked to bring my skeletons back. That's okay.
You know, for the third time.
For the third time.
Yeah.
And the Black Knights just kind of swung around the corner here. And we're going to go for some charges. There's no shooting, nothing else I can do.
Beautiful. Looking for some charges with
Looking
the...
for, I auto-charge 6. I'm going to make the charge, but I could use a really good roll here.
Let's go for 6s.
Got an 8.
8's not bad.
That's pretty good. I would have liked to. Going for that charge on the Harridans here.
Here we go.
Nope. That's okay.
That's fantastic.
Didn't,
That is absolutely the greatest thing that could have happened.
wasn't sure I needed it. We're gonna just go ahead and say I didn't need that.
Well, you'd hope so.
Start of the combat phase. Would you like to do anything, Fyreslayer?
I think I will. So I've got unfortunately you stayed.
3 inches away.
This guy is engaged, but that's cool.
So, we'll see him. Hold on a second. He was.
We're playing this game again.
He was not.
Is this?
That was the. I had the stick on the charge. We're good. We're
Okay.
good. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. I see the cheekiness is coming back out. So we're gonna pile in here first because we're really good looking. So what we're gonna do
I
that?
don't know what that last part there, but
We're gonna pile in here,
really.
and actually, this is actually a nice moment for us to actually just kind of tuck in ourselves in here. So we're tucked in.
Fyreslayer's getting stuck
4.
in.
4 attacks. They kill Nagash. They can kill a few knights. They don't care.
So bold.
And the boss.
Alright.
Here we go. Looking for 17 6s. Oh, we did it!
I mean, it's like pretty much 17 6s right there.
That's,
That's just 4 dead knights, isn't it?
That's 4 dead
Oh
knights.
goodness. 1,
There we are.
2. I mean,
And then we're looking for the little
happen.
extra attacks here.
That can happen.
Freeze to wound. And good sir, we've got 2 more 6s in there. Was it damage 2?
Oh, dear.
So one regular and 2 at damage 2.
save the regular.
That's good.
Forced to save against the 2 damage ones. Save 1.
Take another.
Oh,
5 knights
what a
biting the
devastating-
ducks.
What a devastating hit.
Not what we expected.
Wow, that was unpleasant.
Wow.
Oh,
And we're
man.
all smiling here,
That
except
is-
for the deaf player.
That is, I mean, I'm smiling.
Oh my goodness.
That is improbable. That is unlikely.
You know what's great? You don't have to look at this anymore because, you know.
We're just gonna do this the right way. Well, it's gonna be great when I do the same thing to you. Here we go, right?
I
We're gonna
can't
pile
wait.
into this model, and I'm gonna pile into this model, and you just I got it. I saw how you did it. I studied how you did it.
Did you?
I've been watching I got it. We got this.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
Slayers.
4, 5.
Slayers! They
2,
killed Nagash.
3,
They knew
4,
exactly how to do it.
5. What was that? All right, here we go. No problem. Not a problem at all.
So what are we doing here? Freezing.
3s and 5, 3 4s.
3s and 4s.
3s and 4s.
Here we go.
All right, 3s to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no real 1s anymore
No.
because Nagash died, as we know last
Because
turn.
we don't need it. Because here we go. Prepare yourself to die. 4s take 3. Rend 0.
So 3 Ren 0 coming right up, looking for 5s. So we'll make
Yep,
2.
Yep, 2 damage though.
And then 2 damage.
You could fail both of these though.
So I'll take 1.
Well, I got some horses coming your way. Hold on.
I'm holding. I'm just gonna put a wound marker on that.
It's an important lesson. This is why you never quit the game.
Never quit the game.
Don't ever quit.
Never quit.
You never know what's gonna happen. 4s and 5s. There you go. All right. There you
And
go.
now we're looking for 6s
Oh,
actually.
yeah, that's fine. We'll take it. I just need to kill 0 of you. No
Nice.
problem.
No problem. Cool.
All right.
So Slayers are gonna go again. Because they get to.
I am sad.
2, 3, 4.
Oh no. Oh dear. That was not the plan.
It didn't happen the way you wanted
It
it.
wasn't quite the plan.
But it's
Some
okay.
other things in
It's
mind.
okay. Let's keep on cracking.
Oof.
1 wound, huh?
That's pretty good.
So let's go again with 1,000,000,000
Yeah, that's what you can do.
Uh,
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah, that's
Totally
fine.
makes sense.
So 2 more 6s, so
Boom,
2 more
no
knights,
problem, no problem.
bite the dust.
Yeah, we're done. That's okay.
And we're looking for 3s now.
All right.
Oh, good. So we've got 3 regulars and 1 at damage 2.
All right. 3 regulars and 1 damage 2. Damage 2. Save.
Beautiful.
3 regulars. Lose another knight. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Dear, oh dear.
Well, that plan didn't quite work. I think that's the end of my turn. Anything else for you?
No,
I
I'm.
have to take some battle shock here. We're bravery 10. I lost 8. So, boop. I believe that's.
That should be the unit.
It's the unit. Dead.
The quickest Black Knight charge in the history.
In and out, man. We were not wasting any time. It's been a
It's like
long battle report. We
the-
didn't want to waste anyone's time.
The grave sites.
Just-
We're coming back.
We're
That's
good.
it.
We're
Not
good.
in.
We're good. We got this. So we're gonna score 4 points here, which will put it to 20 to 15,
2015.
and it is the final bottom of 5.
1.
Welcome back.
So, turn of events, we had an amazing turn. The charge for Nick really didn't go well, and he really ate it.
I got melted by a ridiculous Fyreslayer polearm attack, which was pretty
beautiful.
hilarious. I gotta
It was
say,
actually gorgeous.
That was artwork, yeah.
It was beautiful,
It
and
was
I'm
art in motion.
to say that I'm unhappy, and then I said.
Chai was about to jump out that window there, and
I was
he
very
is-
happy,
He is
very
so
happy.
excited.
But now we're just gonna win the game, unfortunately for Nick.
That's the plan.
And so we're gonna do the +1 to hit on the Fire Steel War Axe.
I have a question for you.
Tell
Did
me
you
so.
ever use the +1 to move?
Oh yeah, I
in-
did. Of course,
okay.
of course. That was a turn 1.
That
Turn
would
one.
have been.
It's +2 actually. So on a 6, it's also +1 to wound on the Fire Steel throwing axe.
Oh, brilliant.
So we never got throughout the game. We never got
No
that
turn
6.
rolls,
No,
empowered
no
runes.
runes. You know, that's okay. We don't need it.
I mean, he is just surviving. Look at this guy's got 1 wound left. He's just toughing it out there.
So
These
we're
guys never died over there.
gonna move as well over there with these Fyreslayers, and we're actually gonna run with this unit. We're gonna roll a 6.
You
Or 4. So let's see. 4. That's 8 inches, and we need only 1 model to be in range.
I think you were 16 away.
So let's see.
You might need to CP it.
So, 8 inches gets me just out. I needed a 5. So I will have to CP this into a 6. That's a CP for the turn.
Gotta burn it.
And oops,
That'll claim him that.
that claims this, and they're just gonna come around. And that's just how the banana falls for that combat. Then we're gonna look at
You plan for death here? Survive with the dogs.
survive with the dogs. That's all you need to do.
Survive with the dogs, and I win the game.
So if we move 4 inches there, I would need a 6-inch charge.
It's pretty reliable.
Some would say it is. We can do a 6-inch charge. Is Is that wise? Or do we just say no? Because we need a 3-up.
You need a 3-up on the run. I think statistically it's the same.
I'm gonna go with the charge because it's more bombastic. So we want to kill all of them. I think that's the goal.
Yeah, the magma draft might do it.
I think we're gonna put all the dice on our side and say, listen, we're gonna kill the dogs.
They're canines.
Gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, what else are we doing? That's it.
That's it. Let's throw some Fyreslayer axes.
I think that's a good idea. So we'll throw a fire axe over here. Force to hit. Hits.
Very good.
5 to wound. Does not wound.
Nope.
Same thing for this guy. On 3d6, I need to. Oh, that's dangerous. Actually, we're not gonna do any more shooting because if I kill one and I'm out of range, it gets really awkward for everyone involved. So we're not gonna do that.
We're hoping he would do it. That was our plan.
We were okay with doing 1 wound, and actually we're actually gonna try another wound because we're still safe.
How many do you have in range there?
This one guy.
Oh, him.
So
Oh,
just
go for it.
the
Yeah, sure.
boss.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit,
Yeah, he's on
and he's gonna wound.
Brilliant. Is this is that 6? Is that 2 damage
No,
still?
it's still 1 damage, sir.
See, I think I just failed that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Take just the 1 wound, unfortunately.
So, pro tip: don't ever shoot a unit when you have a critical charge against them.
Correct. Otherwise, you could
You could
end
easily
up
have
in a very
outraged
awkward
yourself.
moment.
Roll that 6 and not make it. Who's charging first here?
The magma draft. No,
Magma
actually, you know what? We're gonna charge with the Fyreslayers
Going with
first.
the banana boat. Here
Here
we
we
go.
go.
No rerolls on this. He needs a 6.
He
That's
needs
what was that?
guts.
An 11?
That's the 5 plus 4. It's a 9.
That's pretty good.
And so that's a 9-inch stick.
Is that an 11?
It's down to 11. We in
5 and 4. That must be like 32.
That's Nick and math. He's always had problem.
It's math, man.
And it's always been complicated
All
for
right.
him.
Luckily for me, I'm bad at math. I think I'm winning over here. He's got 15. I got 5. I think 5 is more.
There we go.
He should be fine.
And we're actually not even gonna charge the. Well, we should.
Ooh.
We should. So, charging with the magma draft.
All right. He's
We
got.
also get another 9.
That's almost. Well, it's a 9 again.
It's 9 again. So we're gonna do
And
this.
multiply those dice.
And charging with the Battlesmith. Oh, for 12.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. That's totally.
So they're really pissed off. They've been playing
there you
around
go.
for a bit.
They want these zombies out of their town.
No, they really do.
They're really tired
They're really tired.
of these dogs.
They're really tired.
Yeah, this guy's he's just been trucking around 1 wound. Just got done fighting Nagash.
And now here we are again.
They just want to kill
finally.
these dogs. See
So
if you can kill the dogs.
let's see if I can kill the
This
dogs.
is the whole game right here.
We don't have a CP anymore,
Yeah.
but we're gonna go with the magma draft because he might die.
I can't fight him first.
So magma draft, there you go. You've done nothing all game, but let's go still.
Latchkey axes.
Latchkey axes, freeze to hit.
Yeah, it's hard to hit with those, man.
Freeze.
See how high up he is? He's got short arms.
It's
Look at
really
this.
difficult.
Look at Take a minute to appreciate. How's he gonna reach? How's he ever gonna reach with that?
Let's remember that
It's
he hasn't-
impossible.
He has not hit with anything. Hit the
That's
blazing maw, hitting
too
on a
far
4.
away. There you go.
Does not
The
hit.
mouth is so high too. The claws aren't even close.
The claws, 2
Look at
claws.
these ranges. That must be like a 10-inch range.
Forced to hit, hits
That's
once.
remarkable. Does he wound?
He does wounds.
He does wound. Rend 1?
Ren 1 damage 2.
Looking for a 6 here. Boom, that's a 6. Oh, guess what? These
Magma
dogs are
draw.
angry. We're killing this magma draw.
This magma draw
All right.
is ridiculous.
This is
the shittiest of all.
This is what we like to call in the business the moral victory here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill Chai's magma droth. It's got 1 wound left with my dogs in revenge for those dogs that got killed earlier. And then no matter what happens in the game, I win.
That's gonna be a win.
It's a win. It's a type of win. It's the only one that matters. 6 attacks, 4s and 4s. Waff waff. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah. Well, are you sure you're ready?
Always.
Cause I believe this is -1 to wound, isn't
Correct.
it? 5s.
There we go.
We need 1. We got 1.
We got
All right.
1.
What's his save?
He's got a 4-up save.
That's not easy to do.
Honestly, from all the rolls that he's done,
It's pretty bad.
he's not made a lot of saves.
Is there any
Let's
save
see.
after this?
That's over.
This is it.
This is it.
He could die.
He could most definitely.
I'm so
die.
excited.
Let's see.
Don't roll a 4. Yes, we've done it. Well, the dogs have killed the magma droth.
Does he bleed though?
Oh no. He bleeds at my dogs. Oh,
bleeds one-on-one.
I'm sorry, camera, for shouting. Oh, you killed this dog. But it's okay. The dogs
have killed the guy. I believe that will be game, sir.
That will be good
well
game.
Played.
Well
That
played.
was a fun one.
We just
Welcome to the wrap up. You know, it was a very long game.
Long 5-turn game.
We haven't done that in a long time. Just in between us, and of course we, you know, you can't control that. It was just too tight to just call.
It was down to the wire. The entire game, up to the last move of the game.
Basically.
Yeah, it took all
Basically.
5 turns, which is why we said don't ever give up in a game.
Oh no, you can't. And you can see that because there was a moment at turn 3, I think, where I thought, wow, I didn't get that double. I am in such trouble.
There was a moment at turn 1 when you lost half your Fyreslayer unit to Hannah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think you wanted to just game over, we're done. Hey,
I
it
was just
fun.
thinking. I was also thinking. You know, and that's a big blow. You know, when you make such a rookie mistake at the top of the turn, and you're like, okay, I'm good, and then he just goes, oh, I just dusted 8 models, and you're thinking, oh, I'm such a peanut. I am so stupid.
And as you saw, those models are hard to kill, so killing those 8 was just.
I
And those are the double
massive.
pylon guys.
Oh, I was
with the
so
warlocks.
upset.
Oh, it was great. But that's so in your tournament setting, you know, you make a small mistake, the enemy is gonna capitalize on it. But you're gonna make the mistakes. Just try and come back. As you saw, there's always a chance to come back. Crazy things happen. It is a dice game.
100%.
End of the game right there. That Fyreslayer swing. They just took their pole axes and
They just
I had
killed all the knights.
all the knights.
All the knights. They
I
just
had the
went.
perfect setup for a beautiful. I'll stay out of range here, and then I just take the objective, and then he just get out of our house.
Oh, it was very complicated
It
for you
was,
at that point.
it was a moment. It was a moment I had to sit there and reflect on all the things I've done wrong in my life. It's sad. A few mistakes during the game on my end. I know that I had thought your hero was the one giving that extra save. I didn't realize the Magma Drop was in range, so I threw my spell portal at the wrong hero, and I failed the Hand of Dust anyways. But it's still a mistake to make.
Well, I think it's also you didn't have the knowledge for it, and you know we haven't played that many games with it. But you know, overall, it's okay.
Yeah,
I think we played it. We both played it well. I think the pylons were smart, the charges were smart, bringing back all these models, and you saw the power of having 2 CPs on 5s when you get when you're playing Death, and they just keep coming back. And having Nagash as your general is usually a big problem because you don't want him to be in combat. In his case, he just has a right king just chilling at on the backfield, and you know Nagash is free to get in and just start mowing down
gets
models.
stuck in there. Unfortunately, you know, he took quite a few wounds in that first
No,
combat.
he didn't
I was
like
not
it.
expecting
He
that.
didn't like that, though.
He normally doesn't. You know, and then at the end, he kind of stuck around like he's supposed to, and your guy stuck around too. It was,
Yeah,
it was
no,
a dog fight to the end.
They were really not supposed. They're both not supposed to die. But Magma Drop really didn't put any effort though. Like he was just thinking, no.
Yeah, he's just missing.
Nagash
You know,
is my buddy.
we pointed out at the end there. It's hard to reach down with that. He's got that key. He's on this giant, this weird, out of control magma drop.
No,
He's
it's
got
no good.
wings. We don't know
It's
what's going on
complicated.
there.
It's complicated
It's
for
pretty.
him. He didn't want to do
Even
it.
Nagash is just like, I don't know what this animal is.
I'm just
You're supposed to be riding magma drop. I'm just gonna go.
I'm done with
So
this.
you were true to that moment. You needed a minute to process what was happening.
Yeah, no, he really
What-
did. I was
What am
like,
I looking at
what
right
is
now?
this?
And he got back in and he was like, I still don't get it. And then the little police
Absolutely.
guys, little 4 angry guys just kill Nagash, kill all the Black Knights.
Yeah, no,
Pretty-
I think
pretty
tactically
heroic.
we were sound. You know, there was a few moments where I set myself up to go into a double turn, and I never got it. You know, like
Zero turn rolls.
Zero turn roll.
Zero.
You got a double, and then it went. You
I
know,
got a
you go,
double,
I go.
I kept priority forever.
Yeah, no, so you want to at least get one turn, like you want to get a double turn later on during the game just to stabilize.
You want to just roll those dice a little bit better.
Like-
You know, just roll harder.
just really, just don't
shake
roll
that
ones
dice
and
around a
twos,
little
you
better
know?
in your hand and then throw it on there. And as you saw, even when I was up and it looked pretty solid for me, I still was planning for turn 5. I moved my dogs in that position to take that back objective.
Absolutely.
Because even though I was up and I probably was going to get the turn, there's always a chance that this happens. And then, you know, you need to get every point you can. Don't ever, you know, ease off the brakes either.
Absolutely,
Drop the
absolutely.
gas there. Anything you change from your list going forward?
Listen, honestly,
It's a new list for you.
It's a new list for me, and there's a lot of Fyreslayer players that like to play with the Norsidian icon, which is if you, on your Battlesmith, you give him the, basically on a 4-up, units wholly within 12, ignore spells. I mean,
Doesn't happen to every
It
matchup.
doesn't happen to every matchup. Playing against Nagash, it should be like the worst thing. It should be like the worst thing that could have happened. And honestly, I was just like, no, it's fine. Like, yeah, you're gonna get dusted. If you get dusted, then you know. And
Oh, and you dodged every hand of dust.
Yeah.
You got the first one. I got that.
You got
one.
the
It was
first
a
one.
big
That was a good one.
That was
That was
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
But then your magma droth is just dipping around, the little hands coming through the portal. He's like, no,
no,
reach back.
No, none of
Those
that.
are
None of that.
big. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
but,
you just killed 240 points of my army. Just peace.
Bye.
Peace.
Get off the board.
That was really good. But
Yeah.
again, you know, like, is it worth it to have that anti-magic? I don't think so. I think, you know, just roll the punches. Like, oh, you're -1 to it. Fine. You know, that's what your pole axes are here for. Or, you know, even you're playing, you know, the broad axes against, you know, again -1. It's fine. You still have quality attacks. It's still freeze base. That's super powerful. You've got the ability to reroll ones, you know. And in my case, even what I should do is build my forge, you know, to get my prayers a bit easily. But I rolled ones on all of those too, so I was like, it's fine. Who cares? Praying magic, that's not necessary.
Still pulled it out in the end.
Yeah, that was
You
happy.
know, I didn't kill a single full unit until the very end when I got the magma droth with my dogs, which was, you know, that was the highlight of the game for everyone.
pretty good, huh?
Let's be honest. No one-
260 points, though.
just, you know, what are my dogs now?
that was it.
70 points right now.
Oh, it's pretty.
Quite
Just
into your knee.
bit into it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nice.
what Nagash, you know, it was too high up. We couldn't.
How many
find
points
any
did I kill this game? Because I feel like a lot of things got recycled.
All of them.
Oh,
You killed all of the points
them?
twice.
That's a lot.
It's you might have killed well over 2,000 points, which is what Fyreslayers should be doing, man. Your little angry dwarves getting in there. just killing
100%.
everyone.
100%.
But guys, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments anything we messed up, anything you'd like to see different. This is our first video, so hope to see you again. If you liked it, subscribe. Maybe we'll put some more out.
100%.
Yeah, thanks a lot.